We're here. Hopefully, we're just waiting for a few more guys to roll in and roll through. So hopefully, those guys should be here as soon as possible. We've got an interesting show for you to go, guys, because just to be clear here, Gatlock, I'm hearing some static. Bro, from your thing. So you need to review something in your thing. So my thing about it here is that, look, I get it. People are hyped. Because of what Juventus did, and we're going to talk about Juve. We're going to talk about Inter Milan, and we definitely have to talk about Inter Milan. That is something that's merely 100% has to be flipping done. But we're also going to talk about the Champions League as well, because obviously we talked about the Champions League preview with the guys from yesterday, and we have to obviously talk with some of the Sunday members about this and try and get into the nitty-gritty of stuff, and hopefully you guys will explain how Bayern can do something, man. So let me just try and get a few of these dudes in. All right, here we go. I think we're good here. So first off, Inter Milan go top. Somehow, some way, Inter Milan have miraculously found the way to the top of the table. Juventus, oh my God, wow. So let's look at the Serie A right now. Inter Milan, 54 points. Juventus, 54 points. Lazio, 53 points. When was the last time we even had a 3-horse race in this damn league? That's what I want to know. Like, when was the last time that we actually legitimately had a 3-horse race in this damn league? Crazy. Absolutely crazy, you know. But look, man, let me just say this. I still say Juventus are going to win it. If I had to put money on anyone, I will still say I'm still going to put money on Juventus winning this league. But we may owe Lukaku an apology. Because I think Lukaku has been money. Lukaku has been full on money. And not only has he scored goals, he's scored clutch goals. Remember, it's not about how many you score, it's when you score. So let me start off first with BD Coleman. Can Inter Milan actually do it? Or will they yet again flop when it really matters? Is this the year? Can they actually go ahead and actually win this league?
I think they're going to bottle.
How so? Why did they have faith?
Just the way they conceded 2 goals against AC Milan. You know, AC Milan is not really a strong side. I know they have Ibrahimovic, but
didn't you used to support AC Milan? No.
I used to. Don't get me wrong. I think they are. They're still one of the. I think they're better than Barcelona. Don't get me wrong, and they're the best team in the world right now.
What?
Because the second best. They're the second best team in the world right now, as you're looking at it, because 7 UCLs. But what I'm saying is, the AC Milan of right now is so average, except for Ibrahimovic. Man, I don't even know those players. If you let AC Milan score you 2 goals with all those average players, and Oli Ibrahimovic is the world-class player, then there's something wrong with you, because you guys have like a ton of world-class players. You get what I'm trying to say? And you guys just okay, fair enough. Yes, you came back, but the problem is Inter just know how to bottle. Like, they've been bottling for like ages now. Against Slavia Prague, the same thing. Against Barcelona's B team, the same thing. You know, so I just think that
but what about the new signings? Don't you think that with the signing of Eriksen coming through and so forth, they can maybe somehow rekindle a huge spirit?
Oh no, they got a chance. Don't get me wrong, go. They have a chance. But the thing is, I still think that they need 1 more year of experience. I think next season will be their year. This season, I'm gonna write it off because I just feel like Juventus just has too much on the in their team to get them through. You see, Inter, there's a difference. Inter don't have a CR7. Juventus have a CR7. You get what I'm trying to say? That is the main thing. You see, and whenever you have that superstar quality player who can change games, and you know, is the determining factor in every single game, it is going to be very, very hard for you to win the Serie A. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay, yeah.
Because somehow CR7 will carry these guys out. I just know he's going to carry them.
Okay. Hazem, give us the lowdown for your Milan boys, man. Your boy Ibra, a goal and assist. So, first off, just very briefly, your thoughts upon the game, reflection upon the game, and do you think this is Inter's year? Ericsson, he almost scored that damn free kick. And also, before you go, Hazem, can we all shout out to Moses getting that amazing assist, please? Thank you. All right, Hazem, hit it.
Yeah, man. Can you hear me, by the way?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah, man. Look, man. Inter are the better side. This was just a one half game from AC Milan. It was just one half. Ibrahimovic, you have to give him credit. He's showing up consistently, and that's it. The team ran out, and Inter are showing that they have the energy to continue. And Conte actually put so much energy into this team when they need it. Uh, they had the experience with Lukaku, and they had the physicality in the second half, and Ibrahimovic wasn't enough. And Bidikor is right. We don't have enough world class players. Ibrahimovic isn't enough for this team in Milan, and Inter have more
He's too
world
old,
class
bro.
players.
Look at how old Ibra is, man. How can you rely on a guy that's old? Come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I know he's old, but he's still showing up. But he's not enough. We need more world class players.
I
And
definitely.
he got a golden assist today, but you can't have that with a defense like that and with a coach that no one knows about like Paoli. And so Inter on the other hand, they have Conte. Conte is a world class coach. Everyone knows that, and he's proven coach. And look at the Inter team; they are building a really good team. In January, they got they don't seem like great signings, but they are types of signings for Conte that he uses very well, like Victor Moses and even Ashley Young. He can use these players to the best of their abilities, even when people underestimate them. And but I don't think I'm sticking to it that it's a great win for Inter in the derby, but Juve they still have that more clutch players in their team and more experience in their team, and Inter isn't ready this year to go the full way. Like you saw so many times this season, they slip up against the small teams sometimes. They don't have the experience to consistently put this up. They beat us, okay, but last week they dropped points, and Juve can gain ground much faster than Inter. So this season, I still think Juve is gonna win it. Also, you have to watch out for Lazio, who are 1 point
Yeah,
behind Juve. So
Immobile, man. Immobile. You can't
yeah,
speak
they're just
because
one
these guys can
point.
just come out of nowhere. They can come out of nowhere. Um,
Yeah, they're just 1 point behind Juve. So that's it.
okay. Gatlock, did you watch the game?
Yeah, I did. Can you hear
All
me
right.
clearly?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you, man. We can hear you. So again, the same. Is this the turning point for Inter Milan? Do you believe they can do it, or you feel they'll eventually choke and Juve will get their 10 in a row?
These guys are in the Europa League, right? Just saying,
Yep.
just putting it
Yeah,
out there.
I know. Thanks for informing us. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Just saying because I don't think these guys are going to do shit, man. Like today was a good victory, but I don't really trust them against the big boys. Simple and short. Juve have more star quality players there. I don't think you're going to win a league with Ashley Young and Victor Moses. I don't care what they do today. You're not going to win a league with them. I'm sorry. Lukaku, decent performance, but you're not going to unless he performs and raises the game in the big games, like when it's 1-1 and you need that crucial goal. Unless Lukaku can perform around that time, I don't really see Inter doing anything this year. Maybe next year, probably, but with their recruitment, I don't really have any hopes for them. Sorry.
Next year, yeah.
Okay. Mr. Ahmed, Inter, is this their year?
I don't think this is Inter's year. I mean, for a whole half, they got dominated by this weak AC Milan side, and let's not ignore that. But another thing that we have to remember, AC Milan haven't lost since December. I think that they're going somewhat in the right direction. I think we're seeing improvement from AC Milan, But at the same time, there's no excuse for tailing off in the second half the way they did, conceding 4 in one half. But if you're gonna have to put money, you're always gonna put your money on the 9-time defending champion. I don't see Inter Milan being able to take that Scudetto away from Juve this year, and I don't see Lazio being able to do it either. So I think it's gonna be Juve for the 10th time in a row.
Wow. Lack of faith, man. Your lack of faith is disturbing, man.
Your name is Have Hope, bro. You're supposed to have hope.
It's ironic. It's an ironic name. It's an ironic name. All right, Vas.
Yeah, Inter got dominated in the first half.
Vas.
Yeah.
Inter. Can Inter Milan win the league this year? Is this the turning points for Inter Milan this year? Can they do it? Can they do it?
No, I still say Juve. I still say Juve do it, but like it's gonna be a
Oh wow.
race. At least we're gonna get a title race, but I still say Juve will win the Scudetto. Yeah, because the thing is that see, I think Inter Milan, dude, they need to change their transfer policy just slightly, because I think Conte's like defensive setup will help the team, like, you know, solidify the back line. They don't really need to buy world-class defenders to have a competent defense in order to win the league, but I think they do need like much better attacking options. They don't really have a truly world-class option in attack. Although like Lukaku and Lautaro are very solid, and Lautaro is teetering on world class, I still think they need like an attacking midfielder who can add some dynamism to the team, and you know, like Hazem said, beat some of these smaller teams that'll sit very deep and absorb pressure from them. So I still think they need like an extra piece, and on top of that, you know, like Juventus were able to beat Inter in Milan earlier the year. And so I think, you know, if it comes down to it and they play in Turin in the return game, I think that could be the turning point. And I think Juve can win that, and they'll end up winning the league by 2 or 3 points. That's my prediction.
Damn. All right. Let's switch things up, man. Before we go to our Champions League talk, Leipzig should have won. Now, look, this is connected to Chelsea Bayern, because I got told that Chelsea are gonna get persecuted. That's what I got told. I got told that Chelsea are gonna get persecuted. They're gonna get destroyed and everything, man. So my thing here is this. I feel and I believe. This is what I feel. I feel and I believe that Bayern Munich have a weakness. I believe they have an Achilles heel. I believe they have an Achilles heel. Oh, sorry, actually, before. Yo, Abdullahi, why are you calling? Why? Okay, Abdullahi, is your mic working?
Yeah, it's working. My mic is working.
Why you call it Blues TV? That's why I thought you were some random guy from the street. Why you call it Blues TV?
I changed my name, Richard. That's why.
Okay, so this is so you now have a new brand. You're now creating a new channel?
Yeah.
Wow, damn, man.
You know Blues TV is taken, right?
Everyone is now an entrepreneur. Gatlock, leave him, man. Leave him. He'll learn the hard way. He will learn by fire. Leave him. All right, Abdullahi. Inter Milan, is this a turning point for them? Do you believe that this is where they now become amazing and they go and come and win the league? Is this it? Is this where they can say what's up?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it until the Juventus, Inter Milan, in Turin. That's why I'm gonna decide who's gonna win the league. Because for me, I don't trust Mauricio Sarri as the Juventus coach. I do not trust that guy. That man, I don't trust him because it's kind of.
Are you sure it's his fault? What about the players? So you don't blame the players?
For me, it's not the players' fault because he's the one putting those formation down for the players to play. So for me, I don't really trust Sarri in that kind of formation for him to play. So for me, I would say. In Turin in 2 weeks' time, when Inter Milan when they play Juventus in Turin, that's gonna decide the title. That's gonna be a title decider. Who's gonna win the league then? But this is a good victory now. Now they have to be consistent and win matches because Inter Milan have been dropping a lot of points against smaller teams who doesn't even deserve to lose points with. So they're dropping too many points which they're supposed to win. So the match against the Juventus in Turin is gonna decide. It's gonna decide the title. But right now, I'm gonna give kudos to Conte. We've been telling you, don't Conte. We've been saying to you, Antonio Conte is a Serie A winner. He's a winner.
So you're guaranteeing me that he will win?
Yeah, I'm giving you 100% guarantee.
100% guarantee.
Antonio Conte is gonna win the Scudetto. He's a serial. He knows how to win. He may battle in Champions League and Europe, but Antonio Conte knows how to win the league. He knows how to win. He's a winner. He doesn't like defeat. I am a Chelsea fan. He's a winner. He came to Chelsea his first season. He won the league in Chelsea.
But this is Juve, man.
Yeah,
this is Juve. It's a whole different thing, man. How can he say I can just come and just win this in his first season, man? They've won it, bro. They've won it 8 in a row.
He's a serial. He knows how to win. I don't care what Mauricio Sarri is gonna do in that team. Antonio Conte is gonna do. He's gonna win that league. He's winning that Scudetto this year. And people are saying next year. Conte influence in that Inter Milan team is gonna get them win that Scudetto. They are winning it. They are winning because Inter Milan are giving him the player he wants. Victor Moses. He played with Moses before, so he wants Moses. Ashley Young for the back. He wants Eriksen. That's a dynamic midfield. That's a creativity player they need. So what else do you want? If you want another player, they will give him because it's exactly what they want in his team. So why is he not gonna win? He's a serious, he knows how to. He's a serious winner. He knows how to win. So kudos to him because Inter Milan are backing him, giving him the exact player he wants. I don't see the reason it's not gonna win the Scudetto. So 100%, I'm giving it to him. 100% is winning the Scudetto.
Okay. Muntaha, Inter Milan. Is this the turning point for Inter Milan?
Bro, like the way they played in the first half, I was like amazed to see that. Oh my god, how come this team is like in the second spot in Serie A? But all of a sudden, I mean, this second half, I mean, they changed the game. I mean, they turned the dynamics of the game, everything. To be honest, bro, I mean, Inter was really good in the second half, and I believe they were deserving side as well. You know, the way they performed in the second half, they dominated I mean, every chances they took, you know, spot on. And for AC Milan, I think that was a good side, you know. I mean, Ibrahimovic, to be honest, I slandered him a lot, you know, when he joined AC Milan. I think so. He did his job. He did his role, you know. And Rebic, I think so. He's a really good player as well. But with respect to Inter Milan to win Serie A title, I don't think so. It's happening. Still, I think it's too close for Juventus. They will give tough time to Juventus. There will be kind of battle for the first spot. But I still believe that there is a clutch thing, you know, what hasn't just mentioned, you know, it's like lacking for the Inter Milan side. And if you see Cristiano Ronaldo form right now,
yeah, the guy's scoring like crazy. But there's only so much one man can do.
Exactly, but bro, I don't think so. Inter is yet ready. I mean, they need some more, you know, missing pieces. You know, I personally believe they need a more of like Ashley Young stuff and all those things. Like I don't want to really buy that thing. You know, or there. Still, I know Antonio Conte is like, you know, one of the best managers in the world.
But what about Eriksen looks alright? What if Eriksen scored that free kick? He looked alright.
H, like the thing is what, you know, I mean, okay, for the second half of the season, I mean, he's not on the same intensity level of the Inter Milan players because they have been playing for the whole season, right? 6-7 months, and Eriksen just joined just now, so you cannot, like, you know, ask him to do everything right now. This is not the right time to, you know, depend upon Eriksen. I personally believe Eriksen should be, you know, I mean, like you should expect from Eriksen from the next season, bro, because that's the way, you know, you expect the player, okay, because he's new signing, so you cannot totally depend upon him. Okay, he will change. No. So I still believe that Juventus have cutting edge over Inter Milan, so I think Juventus is going to win, but I don't think so they can win 10th in a row. I think Inter Milan will stop them next season, but this season I think so Juventus is going to win. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Switching up right now. We're now looking here at the Bayern Munich against Leipzig. Now, so who here saw the game?
Yeah, I saw it.
I saw the game.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
Okay, so because I think just to, I don't want to get to guys who haven't seen the game. So people who've seen the game, it's good to comment on it. So I pretty much caught the first beginning, but I had to do some stuff in the office, and I then caught the very end after I came back from work. But my thing here is this: who is cooking, bro? If you come on this live thing, you can't come and just start cooking, man. What the fuck? All right. Leipzig should have, okay, sorry, but before we do this, let me just hit this right now. Budget Gamer, thank you for the super chats. Bold fraud, #bold lives fatter, #BLM. Budget Gamer, screw you, induct yourself, respect bold people, you piece of crap. So my thing here is that Leipzig should have won that game. Bayern had all the possession, they had all the control. The two best chances fell to Leipzig. So this will obviously blend into our Chelsea bounce up when we actually get to that. How good are Bayern really? Why should I be feared off the side? If you defend well, you're solid, you can counter these guys. So I just don't see a team that is that fearful. So let me come first to Ahmed. Okay, so sorry, Ahmed, did you see the game?
I
Ahmed.
only saw part of it. So
Okay,
no, I didn't see the game.
Who saw most of the game? So Vas, you said you saw
I
the
saw
game.
most of
Vas,
the game. I saw most of the game.
Yeah, even I saw it.
I saw most
all
of
right,
the
so let
game.
me go to Abdullahi. So Abdullahi, looking at the game right now, would you if you were a betting man, would you put your money on Leipzig or put your money on Bayern to win the league?
You mean the Bundesliga?
Bundesliga.
I'm gonna put my money on Bayern Munich to win it. I'm not gonna put my money on Leipzig to win it because though they have been playing very well, but I still don't trust them enough. Their defense is kind of giving me issues. Bayern Munich has been doing it for a long time, so I'm still gonna put my money on Bayern to do it. Bayern still have a chance as long as they have a fit Lewandowski playing and scoring goals. I'm gonna give it to Bayern Munich. Leipzig are really doing good. They're playing very well, but the but is Bayern Munich knows how to win. They have been winning it for many years now. So you can't just write off Lewandowski. Just Lewandowski alone for that team is a winner for them. So I'm gonna put my money on Bayern instead ahead of Leipzig.
Wow. Okay. That's fair. So Vas, who'd you put your money on after this? And also, should Bayern be feared? Should Bayern really be feared?
Well,
Vas.
okay, first of all, like, of course they should be feared. Of course they should be feared because
Why?
they're still one of the top teams in Europe. And while Bayern have undoubtedly declined, I think everybody else has declined as well, dude. Like, I mean, you look at Barcelona, you look at Real Madrid, I mean, you look at Man City, you look at even Chelsea. Like, all these teams are like sort of declined from where they were in the past decade, you know. So I think like definitely Bayern should be feared. And plus, I think they're really like prioritizing the Champions League this season. You know, like, I mean, after winning so many Bundesligas, I mean, you're gonna get like sick of winning the same trophy again and again. But if you see their performances in the group stage of the Champions League, they're clearly bringing their A game to that specific competition. You know, and you know that Tottenham have been looking really bad this season, no doubt. But to beat the Champions League finalists 7-2 in their own stadium is no joke. So I think in Champions League,
no, easy, relax. That Champions League finalist has a massive asterisk next to it. That was it was a fluke how they got us. So please, come on.
No, dude. But to beat you know, Tottenham, who are consistently a top 4 team in the Premier League for the past like few years, to beat them 7-2 in their own stadium is no joke. And clearly they're bringing their A game to this competition. So like, obviously, like, you have to fear Bayern Munich. I mean, the Bayern Munich that shows up in the Bundesliga is not really going to be the Bayern Munich that shows up in the Champions League. They have a Champions League gear. They're like a high pedigree team. So yeah, definitely I fear them. You know, and they're better than they were last season as well. So
and if you had to put money on who to win the league, Bayern or Leipzig?
Definitely Bayern Munich, because I think like Leipzig, they needed to win this game in order to gain momentum to win the league. But honestly, I thought it was a pretty even game. I mean, Leipzig had 2 gilt-edged chances and that Werner missed. But Bayern also
you can't
had a
miss
lot
those.
of chances. Yeah, Bayern also had good chances. I mean, like, they had the
but not like those Leipzig chances. I mean, bro, he was right in front of goal. he was. If he put it on target, it's a goal. If he had it on target, it was a goal.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, both teams will end up getting chances in the game. I mean, the 2 best chances fell to Leipzig, but Bayern had some chances as well. So, I mean, I think a 0-0 overall is a fair result, honestly, from the game I saw today.
Okay. So who else saw the game?
It's me, yo. Hey,
I saw it.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. So Montara. So again, my thoughts: should Bayern be feared? Who do you think was going to win the league if you're looking at both teams? Who do you think will outlast and come tops?
Bro, I mean, this was the best chance for Leipzig to win the game, to seal the deal, man. I mean, come on, Werner.
They had their chances, bro. You can't miss those. You can't miss those. And also, Timo Werner isn't supposed to be some amazing striker. How the hell do you miss that?
Bro, can I just respond to that, bro? First of all, this guy, like, I don't rate this guy. This guy is not a footballer. This guy's acceleration and pace merchant, bro. Okay? Bro, this guy cannot play in
Oh, come
tight
on,
spaces.
man.
This guy wants to play in the wings.
Okay, so
Let's be
Munsa,
honest,
if Werner was offered to you, you wouldn't take him at Real Madrid. You would keep Jovic.
bro, like I still believe in Jovic. Yeah,
Klopp, relax.
listen to me. Listen to me. Yes, Jovic. Yes. You know why? Because this guy is not like that kind of player who can, I mean, give us that kind of, goals in La Liga, bro. Because La Liga is not played every time on the high, high pace, every time behind the defense, No. That's not how you play. Like, you play one touch, you play combination football, which these guys cannot do that. I mean, okay, in Bundesliga, in Premier League, it's more of a wide, end-to-end game. Okay, in La Liga, at some point you have to, be more technical with your feet to break down the opposition defense as well. It's not just, one-dimensional football where you attack on one end, we attack on one end. No. This is the problem with Bundesliga and Premier League. Every season we see the same thing, bro. The pace of the game is too high. Secondly, bro, this guy cannot score that tap in. Bro, that was a goal-winning league, bro. Bro, I
No, it was huge, man. It was
that's 1-0 up. Bro, if 1-0 up, game over. I cannot see Bayern scoring again. I mean, like, that's it. I mean, and on top of that, just imagine this game was on Allianz Arena, right? You're beating Bayern Munich at their own crib. It gives you an extra, motivation to go deep into the competition as well in Champions League and play good in the, Bundesliga, but you flopped. Secondly, I have one more question. What does this guy Leon Goretzka does, bro? This guy highly overrated because he's German. Then we have to, Bundesliga.
Oh, facts.
Fanbase.
And Kimmich, dude, and Kimmich. We need to have.
Oh no, and
Yeah,
no, wait.
Kimmich.
No, go.
Munsa,
Kimmich is good now. Kimmich is good.
Look, quiet, man. Quiet.
No.
Who has to talk, man? Munsa, I want you to remember what you've said when we talk Chelsea Bayern. Please, I want you to remember what you've just said when we talk Chelsea Bayern, because those clowns I had to deal with last night were talking some rubbish. So please keep it real. So who else said that they stole the game?
I watched it.
I saw the game.
Bro.
Wait, sure.
I saw the game too.
Hello?
Wait, Muntaha, finish your points. Muntaha, finish your points.
Yeah, let me finish my point. Yeah, I'm finishing my point, HH, bro. Bro, first off, this Leon Goretzka, this bum, bro, he got tapped in, bro. He couldn't score that. I mean, bro, are you kidding me? What kind of midfielder, what kind of attacking-minded midfielder you are? You're giving me this kind of response. Oh, this guy's will go deep in the Champions League, bro. Bro, this guy hardly creates for them. They said this guy's creative force for Bayern, right? What does he did for Lewandowski in this game? Please, can you tell me? Bro, they were... Bro, they literally depend upon flipping, Gnabry to create from the left flank to cut inside.
Yeah, dude, it's just Muller and Gnabry, dude, literally.
Yeah, and Muller, thank you for reminding me. Yo, just Muller, bro. Muller is done, and they depend upon Muller to, provide service. Are you kidding me, bro? And secondly, bro, what does Kimmich offer you? Is he really world-class right back? Or is he really world-class DM? Or is he really world-class center midfielder? Or is he really world-class box-to-box? What he does in his position, please tell me. Please, bro, that guy's fraud. He's living up to the flipping that 2 goals he scored against Real Madrid in 17-18 Champions League. After that, he's literally nowhere you can see in Europe, bro. Okay, in Bundesliga, maybe he's too good for them, But in Europe, he's not that good. Let's be honest, bro. Like, people are sleeping on Chelsea by saying, oh, they'll try. Bro, Chelsea's midfield is going to outclass Bayern. Bro, they're totally depending upon Robert Lewandowski's goals, man. Come on, bro. I mean, are you blind, bro, with the Bayern thing, bro? Nah, man. I mean, to be honest, personally, in the second half, I think so Leipzig, outplayed Bayern. I think Leipzig should have won this game, bro. I'm not kidding, bro. But 1-0, they should have won the game, bro. But anyways, bro, I personally think so. People are overrating some of these Bayern Munich players, man. Come on, bro. That's it, bro.
Okay, all right.
I saw the game.
Okay, go for your thoughts. Okay,
Same here, man.
All right, okay, so I'm going to go to you first, Bidiko. So, Bidiko, Bayern, should they be feared? Did you see maybe a little bit of weakness in their armor where Leipzig, if they score those 2 goals, they win? So, talk to me, man. Talk to me, because I'm told that Bayern are supposed to be this amazing side, and everything. So, talk to me. And do you think they will still end up winning the league?
So, I agree with everything Muntaha said. Leipzig are fools. Leipzig are fools, and I'll repeat this again. The reason why they're fools is that tap-in should have been a goal. I mean, I was watching that game, I was like, that tap-in should have been a goal.
That's a bad mess, man.
What I want to say is, Nagelsmann is such a great coach. He's such a great coach. I mean, what he did today was more like what I see. It wasn't about Leipzig's individual players that made them draw the game. It was more of Nagelsmann tactics that made them draw the game. You get what I'm trying to say? But when you see, and I always say this, when you look at Bayern and the players that Bayern have compared to Leipzig, I think Bayern, like, and I agree with Montoya, they're the far superior side. You know, these guys, Goretzka and so forth, they're highly rated. You see, they're really highly rated, and I think, what can I say? I mean, Bayern is up and down this season. They've been up and down for a long time. Even the beginning of the season, they'll win like maybe a game, and then the next game they lose, and it just goes all the way back. So this is the thing about them is I still think they're strong, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like Leipzig today, if they took those chances like that happened and they put it in, that's 1-0. It gave you so much an advantage. I want to say this though. Um, Timo Werner, yeah, I agree. He's a very pacey player. The guy is
So
not a
wait, is it
striker.
a pace merchant or
Was
so
he?
you're calling? Are you calling him a pace merchant?
I feel like he plays more like a false nine, pace merchant, can play number 10. I don't know what he is. I know he's not a striker though, for sure. He's not that strong. You know, Leipzig disappointed me today because we lost to Leverkusen yesterday 4-3, and they massively disappointed me. I was expecting at least, if you're gonna play like that, you get 1G and then you win the game, because I thought Leipzig deserved that win. You know what I'm trying to say?
Hmm.
Now that Bayern has it, HH, it's called reality, okay? And reality is telling me there's no other place that the trophy is going except for the Allianz Arena. The Allianz Arena is gonna get
Okay. Well,
gonna
well,
go
well,
this.
well. That is unfortunate. All right, Gatlock. Bayern. Do you think Bayern slightly overrated? And do you think they'll still end up winning the league?
I'm still going for Leipzig, hopefully, because if Bayern win it again, that would be too embarrassing. And I think you all need to chill on this Bayern hate, man. Like, seriously. I get that they're not really shining too much. I can agree on Goretzka. However, Kimmich is quality. Come on. They still have Tolisso. Mula is dead. I get that part. Thiago is up and down. Coutinho is there. But look, the problem about this Bayern team is that they can be inconsistent sometimes, and you cannot be depending on Muller, man. And Gnabry really needs to step up more. Werner, you mofo. Like, seriously, I don't understand how that guy missed that chance. Like, seriously, that was a tap in. Leipzig, I don't really believe in this whole they should have won it. Either you win it or not. He should have put it into the net. He
No, come
didn't.
on, don't be so harsh, man. Why so harsh? I mean, like
Well,
they could have, man.
dude, what's harsh is not putting the ball into the net. Like, seriously, how do you miss the target from there? Like, Werner, man, like, come on. Like, that's just bullshit. The only thing I'm still going to go with Bayern is that it's not like Bayern are great. Okay, that Chelsea game is not. I don't think it's going to be a sacrifice or whatever. The only problem is, as average as Bayern can be sometimes, Chelsea are really shit. So it's not like
Facts,
Wait,
dude,
wait, wait,
facts.
an issue.
Gatlock. We
Okay,
haven't
I
gotten
agree
to the
though. I agree
champions league
with Gatlock.
discussion yet. Can you please focus on things? We will deal with that when the time comes. Man, this man's
All right,
problem,
all
man.
right, all right, all right.
Good.
Anyway,
Look at his face like
I
Gatlock.
think the reason why Lewandowski was kept quiet because of this guy Upamecano. I really do not know why the hype was on him so much, but the guy really showed up today. And I
I
feel
agree.
Leipzig can, with their attacking power, I think they can, just go over the line. Bayern, they just need to, I don't know, they just need to like shaping up. I think they should just put their power in the Champions League. Like one of you guys said, they've won the Bundesliga so many times. They should just focus on the Champions League. Forget the Bundesliga for now. And are we going to talk about Dortmund? Just
Nah.
Nah. HH, come on now.
Oh no,
No,
K-Tree,
Why,
you're
man?
not
Like,
getting away
seriously.
from this, dude. Fab
Nah,
18th,
nah,
dude.
nah,
Fab
nah.
18th.
Come on.
Nah. Hey, calm down, man.
Nah, man. Like,
Relax.
seriously, I had
Bro,
hope.
beating
I really had
Conjo-
hope. I had hope
Relax.
on Dortmund, but man, they
We
showed
actually
why
had
they're
on those
Bayern's
boys.
bitches. They showed why they're Bayern's bitches. Like, seriously.
Relax, man.
Hey,
Like,
you got to look
those
at
guys-
language. Kiss,
No, seriously, they pissed me off. Like, seriously.
Neymar's coming.
Wait,
I
but
understand that,
look,
I
how are
understand.
you surprised? It's what they do. Hey, Lucien Favre
I mean,
is one
no,
of the most
that-
useless coaches in the world.
Lucien Favre. is a great guy.
Dortmund are literally prostitutes. Like, I'm see how many goals they've let in. Like, seriously, those guys are defensive. I mean, come on, man. Like, see, at first I was hoping these guys could do something against PSG, but
Bro,
Nah, man,
look,
I'm
man.
sorry, man.
PSG
Come on
are a
now.
team who, like, and we'll get to PSG because that's actually a very good segue. That's a very good segue. Guys, let's get in right now. We're
Yes.
going in this whole CL
Yes.
thing right now.
We're here.
Let's go in.
Yes.
So, Lyon against Juventus, and this is a perfect segue. So, PSG played Lyon today, and it was a lovely score of 4-2 to PSG. But what was interesting, though, is so let me just hit the super chats here. So from Original Base Annie, thank you for the super chats. Says catering in the tomb with Juju Man. Damn, that's quite deep, man. So here's the thing here. Look, Lyon, that I saw a ridiculous goal scored. Okay, and
That's how to.
that goal that I saw is I've not seen that goal scored in Sunday League before. And the Uber, like, I know you were called the Uber Eats. I am this close to renaming them Brick Eats. I'm this close to naming that association Brick Eats because that was disgraceful. And this is supposed to be Lyon. This is a Champions League knockout team, and they defend like a bunch of clowns, bruh. So my thing here is this: I believe Juventus will win. I feel Juve are the stronger side. But my thing here is Abi comes, what up, baby? What happened to your boy Higuain? Okay, what happened to your boy Higuain? Look at this guy pretty much preaching about this Higuain dude. What happened to Higuain? Look at what you say you're doing. Sorry. Look, man, where's Higuain, man? So look, my thing is this. Juve should win. Juve are the favorites. But question, now this is the key question. This game is 25th of Feb, well, 25th or 26th of Feb. Will Sarri be in the dugout for the first leg? That's my thing. So let me come first to Montaha with this. First of all, who are you taking, Juve or Lyon? Could Lyon maybe cause an upset? And do you think Sarri will actually be in the dugout for the first leg? Muntaha.
Yeah, bro. For me, with the Juventus Lyon game, come on, man, that's easy W for Juventus. To be honest, bro, they should start bad against this Lyon team, bro. Regardless of how Juventus is not in good shape as well. Like where some of the Juventus fans are complaining about the creativity from midfield, the fullbacks are dead as well. But I don't think so. It will hamper them a lot. Okay. This game might be big trouble for the teams who's like more offensive in terms of like the way Atalanta plays supposedly hyper attacking football. I mean, so at that time Lyon have some chance because they're shit at the back as well. But with regards to Juventus, I think so they're an organized team and they can of course, man, I think that they should win this game by 5-2 or 5-3 in aggregate overall. I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
But if Sarri messed up this time against Lyon in round of 16, bro, this guy should retire from football, man. Bro, come on, man. You can't.
It's not happening. Yeah. Look, that team that I saw defending against PSG, those guys are not sniffing a CL quarter. Exactly. they're not sniffing a CL quarter. It's not happening, man. It's not happening. Okay. Okay, this is weird. Why do I see two Abdullahis now? Okay, I'm just bloody confused right now. Let me just take the super chat. So Nippon Shama with the super chat, he says, "How do I join the Hangouts?" Mr. Nippon Shama, your Hangout designated time is on Saturday. Sunday are for the members. Saturday is for everybody. So you have to tune in on Saturday, and I always send out the Twitter link a few minutes till 10 p.m. GMT on Saturday for everybody. So, Ahmed, Lyon against Juventus. So the two questions are this. First off, do you believe Sarri will actually be in the dugout or should be in the dugouts for the first leg based on the struggles that Juve have been having, although they're actually still top of this? Actually, wait a minute. So people are saying that, Sarri, this one, that. Bro, they're still, they are second on equal points. It's not like if they are third or they're fourth. I mean, what the heck? So, Ahmed, do you believe Sarri will or should be in the dugouts for the first leg? And who are you taking, Lyon or Juventus, and why? Do you think Lyon can spring an upset even without Depay?
I think, for the first question, in terms of Sarri being in the dugout for the first leg, I think he will be. Now, whether he should or shouldn't be, the only issue with sacking him would be now is you're not that many weeks away from the round of 16. If they're going to sack him, they need to have like a strong replacement. I don't think they do. So I think it would be the better option to stick with him. Not to mention there's level on points with the leader.
What if the team morale is bad, dressing room is down, people are not really riding with him?
Right now it doesn't seem that way. Right now it doesn't seem that way. So right now, the better decision would be sticking with him from a Juventus perspective. And then in terms of the actual matchup, Lyon, especially without Payet, they're not doing anything. It's going to be an easy victory. And Depay, it's going to be an easy victory for Juve. I'm not saying they're going to run the score up, but you're telling me CR7 is going to lose to Lyon without Payet in the round of 16? Like, it's not happening. Juve are going to be all over Lyon, both legs.
Okay. Vas. All right. Gatlock. Lyon Juventus.
I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to take this question seriously. Leon, this guy.
Have some
where are they in the? Where are they in the?
Have some respect for Uber Eats.
Dude, you posted the goal that they conceded today.
Did I? That's not my
those guys are literally clowns. Like, seriously, what am I supposed to take them seriously for? How did they even get here? They were in the brick group, right? If I'm not mistaken. They were in the brick group. That's how they got here. Like, because, dude, these guys ain't doing shit. Like, Juventus are average right now, but Lyon are worse than average. Like, they are bullshit. Without Depay, with Depay, they are bullshit. Without Memphis Depay, they are worse than bullshit. So these guys are not really going to do anything in either the Uber Eats or UCL, man. I'm sorry, I'm not going to take this. I don't think I'm going to watch this tie. To be fair,
hey, why not, man? Come on. So you don't believe in what's that boy's name? Bertrand Traore.
Who the hell is that?
Wow. Okay. All right. I see you have very little hope in your life. What's this guy called? Vas, what's your mic, man? Vas, what's your mic? Vas.
Dude, I'm here. I was muted. Can you hear me? No.
Yeah, I can hear. Leon Juventus, man, speak.
Easy dub for Juve, dude. I just forgot to unmute my mic, sorry. But yeah, easy dub for Juve. This team is garbage. I think they're like mid-table league worst defending I've seen. So yeah, Juve easy dub. And plus Neymar wasn't even playing today. So I mean, just shows you everything.
But are Lyon like the worst team in this last 16? FG, change your damn profile pic. Christina left United about 30 years ago. Why are you living in the past? FG. LG.
Mr. 2010 living in the past.
LG, FG. Can you talk?
Yo, I think Lyon are winning the first leg 2-1 or 3-1. Look, man, I'm
reverse psychology.
No, I'm scared. I'm scared, man. This is very frightening.
Wait. So you're scared of a team that don't have their best player and a dude called Moussa Dembele and Hussam Ouar. You're scared of Hussam Ouar. That's who you're scared of.
No, Ouar. That's how you spell it.
I say Ouar. I said Ouar.
Bro, I'm scared of any team that faces Juventus these days. This is. Look, man, I think Sarri might just make Juve go trophyless. This might be the end of a dynasty. And Cristiano, I mean, 35 years old, he can't do everything on his own every game. It's too much dependence on him. So I think Lyon are winning the first leg, and
Wait.
Gossip.
But FG, if your idol is so good, he should be able to carry them to a CL win. If he's a goat, if he's that great, why can't he carry this team all the way to a CL win?
Look, man. Look. He can do it by himself as long as these players actually put at least a 6 out of 10 performance. Most of these players are putting 3 out of 10 performances. Like, I'm mainly Pian. I think Pjanic might be the worst midfielder I've seen. He's actually worse than Matuidi and Khedira. He has to be the first player to be sold in the summer.
Wait. Weren't you the guy saying that Pjanic is one of the best midfielders in the world? Was it you or someone else?
No, it was never me. I was blinded, man. This dude's horrible. Bring back Matuidi and Khedira, World Cup winners. We gotta go old school style. Look,
wait. So after you used the word "we," so you're a Juve fan?
No, I'm a Cristiano fan.
Right. You said Juve had a dynasty. How do you have a dynasty without the Champions League?
I'm talking about like in terms of like winning trophies every year. This might be the season where they
Winning
go
the
trophies.
Serie A every year. The retirement league.
So winning the Serie A means you're a dynasty?
Yes. And not to mention, after the Lyon game, like 3 days later, they have to play Inter, and then 3 days later they have to play Milan in the Super Cup semifinal, and then 3 days later they have to play Lyon again. So that fixture is going to be very difficult.
Yeah, maybe you should be worried. Their age is not, So
Okay. Let me just say, Superstar. So Superstar from Budget Gamer, my bot has more hair than HH. Hashtag World Lives Matter. That's I didn't. Look, man. Do you know what's so? See, first off, I know we're derailed, but there's some people who have hairy bums, so that actually doesn't really make any sense. And also, this whole thing about insulting my hair thing, guys, I'm fine with it, man. I'm fine with how my hair is. So, and do you know what?
Is that why you got a wig?
Gatlock. When we get to Chelsea, when 25 comes, you'll see, man. You'll see. Look, man. Look, Budget Gamer, I ain't taking any more of your super chats, man. You prick. BD Core, Leon Juventus, man. Aren't you a Cristiano fan?
Yeah, I'm a Cristiano fan, bro.
I could tell.
Yeah, bro, like he's the king of UCL, man. You have to give him that.
Oh, Bidiko, when did he get posted to Baghdad? Your voice has changed. You sound like you're broadcasting from Baghdad.
I think it's puberty.
No.
I think it's puberty.
No, I'm in Maryland, US, yo. I'm in Maryland, US. I live in Maryland, US. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bidiko, we don't need to know your exact address. I'm begging you, please. Thank you. Carry on.
Oh no,
just,
I'm not
just
giving
call
you
this
my
guy
address.
call.
We don't need to know what city you're in. Just talk. Please talk.
Okay. All right. Anyways, so this is the king of UCL. HH, I have a question for you, man. I don't know why you take this game so seriously, but has Lyon ever been relevant in 2020 or 2019 or 2018 or 2017?
In the 21st century.
Yeah, in the 21st century, have they even ever been relevant? Because I've not even, like, I don't see what UCL these guys have won in the 21st century. You know what I'm trying to say? So
wait,
and this.
Okay, go. Yeah, go.
No, this is the sad part. It takes CR7's moment of brilliance to take Lyon out. Because Juventus have a really good team, don't get me wrong. But Lyon, and this is the thing, Sarri is an over-contradictor. He contradicts himself. And because he contradicts himself...
So you're saying Sarri will lose the game for Juventus? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Or Juve can't lose this game, even if they tried, they can't lose this game.
No. CR7 will score a hat-trick. It'll be 4-0 in the first leg.
How are people saying Ronaldo hat-tricks? This dude is struggling. He's barely getting one chance a game. I don't know how people are coming up with hat-tricks.
FG, this Leon team are useless. Have you seen them the
Bro,
defending?
have
These
you,
guys are
bro? We,
useless.
bro,
They're
we
not
can't
relevant
beat it. We
teams.
can't beat a team that's called Verona, dude. I mean,
Look,
Bro.
Bidiko, finish your point. Finish your point.
Yes. So what I'm saying is CR7 will score a brace in the first leg, and in the second leg, CR7 will score another brace. 4-0 aggregate Juventus. Finito.
Okay. Ablahi.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
here. Wow. The way Juventus are playing right now, I think I'm gonna go with what FG said.
thank you.
With HH, they are shit. Cristiano Ronaldo barely get a chance.
Ablahi, have you seen Leon's defending? Ablahi, do you want me to send you the video of the defending?
Mauricio Sarri is not even the right man to take this Juventus job. Why on earth did they even hire him first? Why? Because right now, I keep telling people Ronaldo is not a winger, he's a striker. Buy a winger that can cross a ball to Ronaldo to score in the box. Why are you playing him as a wing? Tell me why. Why are you playing him as a wing? Because you are giving too many pressures on his head. Hey, Ronaldo doesn't do the no. Play him as a number 9 and buy a winger who can cross a ball to Ronaldo to score goals. He's a goal machine. He's not a winger. He was a winger in Real Madrid and in Man United. He's not a winger in Juventus anymore. He's a goal machine. Give him the ball, he will score. Give him the ball, he will score goals. Why are you stressing him too much? I'll not be surprised if Juventus get out of the Champions League by Sarri. I'll not be surprised.
Wait, but are they beating Lyon? Yes or no?
Who?
Are Juventus beating Lyon?
They haven't even played Lyon yet. They have to play Lyon. They still have to play Lyon yet. Okay? Give me that chance that 100% Juventus is gonna beat Lyon. Give me that chance with the way Sarri they're playing right now.
No. I say 100% Juve are beating. No matter how bad, if Juve are playing crap, individually they'll just get it done. Even if they get outplayed, they'll still beat Lyon. I cannot give you an argument for Lyon defeating Juventus. So
Hellas Verona came out of relegation team last season and they came to Serie A this year, and they beat Juventus. Do you know that they beat Juventus?
But look, that's a Serie A. This is Champions League. Champions League, you even know what time it is when it comes to the Champions League, bro.
Okay. I will go by your words that 100% they will defeat. But if Lyon beat Juventus, my goodness, you need to induct some people. I'm being serious right now.
I think you're underestimating how shit Lyon are.
No, I'm not saying Lyon are not shit. Get that look, but I'm saying I'm not saying Lyon are not shit, but I'm saying with the way Juventus are playing right now, it doesn't give me the chance of saying Juventus is gonna win because they are putting too much pressure on Ronaldo to do them. Ronaldo will do this for Ronaldo will do that for us. Ronaldo will do this. What if Ronaldo gets injured? Who's gonna be that goal machine?
Oh God.
Well, since now that's different.
Oh yeah, wait. HH, one question. Where was Neymar today in today's game? I'm confused.
He was playing the security guard, dude. He was taking the security guard.
Can we move on to another question?
No.
Just saying. If
Okay.
That,
wait, has everyone given their thoughts on this? All right.
Yes.
Napoli, Barcelona. Now, look.
Wow.
Yes. Thank you.
My thing here is this. Napoli under Ancelotti. I believe Napoli lost to Lecce. 3-4.
That's a very good team. They took points from Juve and Inter. So
okay, thanks for that.
they lost to Leeds.
They lost to Lecce. But this is a funny game because I feel Napoli are much weaker without Ancelotti. With Ancelotti, I thought this was a team that were looking pretty good. But as much as Barca are favorites and Barca should go through, Gattuso, I don't think he's a good fit for Napoli. Griezmann's useless. I think we can all agree Griezmann is useless. All Messi has is his ball over the top to Jessica Alba and a testy baby called Ansu Fati. And my thing about it is, you look at Napoli and how they can play and how they can do. And if Napoli have all of their pieces, Milik is there, Insigne is there and everything, this could be a very interesting time. This could be, because again, especially with Barca without having an out-and-out striker, see, the first leg is going to be crucial. If Barca get like an away goal or 2 away goals, then they'll go through. If Napoli win with a clean sheet and it's like a nice big win, like a 2-0, then we have a very interesting time. But I'm still going to say that. But see, if Ancelotti was still the manager of Napoli, I would say that Napoli would probably win. But I'm going to go with Barcelona to win this game. FG, Napoli, Barcelona. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. I think Barca are going through. I mean, as much as I want Napoli to do something, I just don't see. I just can't trust them defensively. So, and only way I can see them doing anything is if Messi has 2 bad games, or not even bad game, not even like performing to a standard. But that's about it. But there's no chance Napoli get this done. So yeah, Barca all the way.
Okay. Munsaha.
Bro, like I've been watching Barcelona so like carefully this season, especially on the set end, bro. Bro, I mean the way they play, the highline they play. I mean, in the first leg, I think so Napoli can do something. They can say something, bro. Because like the way Barca plays, right? Okay, Busquets is struggling. He's washed. Okay, I mean Frankie Dion, what he does defensively, offensively. I mean he's clueless at least this season. Okay, today he showed up, scored a goal. I mean everything was good for him in this game. But can he give you, 2 legs proper defensive performance as well? Can he save, I mean Busquets' ass back in the when Napoli's counter attacking? Thirdly, bro, when you're playing against Barcelona, you don't have to be, I mean, like keep the ball and everything. Under Setien, bro, they're so open, bro. You have to play high pressing. You have to be organized and just go for the long ball. That's what happening, bro. I mean, that's what happened against Bilbao as well. I mean, the way Bilbao played. I mean, okay. I mean, it was cross from Bilbao's the right flank, and I mean, Iñaki Williams heads up, and it was goal. I know. But Barca struggled, bro. And bro, the amount of goals they conceded this season, it's like 29 goals they conceded in the league by now. 29 league goals they've conceded just now. I mean, in this season in league. Bro, people are talking, oh, Messi is going to finish up and everything. Is Messi really that great this season? I don't think so.
Nope.
Yeah. So Messi's not that good. I mean, and they don't have Luis Suarez, I mean, president.
Well, people keep telling me that he got a hat trick of assists today. So,
but you know it's funny. Watch Messi keep playing these great passes in the Napoli game. No one.
By the way,
off, and then
Messi have a rich history of performing against Betis home and away. So I mean, that's completely different scenario. Because if you just give me Messi's performance, yeah, I know Messi is a great player. Don't get me wrong, Messi could be difference maker. Why not? But is he really great compared to last season? That's the question. Secondly, bro, is Jordi Alba fit enough? I mean, can he do the overlapping runs? Because it's so predictable nowadays. That's what teams in La Liga, they know Messi is going to look for the pass, the diagonal ball for Jordi Alba, and that's what team is doing. And one more problem with the Settien's approach for me this game, he will always look for the midfielders to go vertically. I believe that's really good thing for Napoli because this time they are not using the width, those extra spaces on the flanks, what they used to use under Valverde. So, bro, this game is going to be not that easy for Barcelona. Okay, it might be in second leg, they might show up, but that's why
the first leg is key. What happens in the first leg is going to be very important.
Exactly. And one more thing, bro. Napoli doesn't have to win this game. I mean, win this tie in terms of by beating Barcelona or like no. They have to just win first in your home. If you can keep a clean sheet, which is not that big deal to do it against this Barcelona side. Let's be honest over here. But even in the group stage this season, I mean, Dortmund could have beaten Barcelona 2-0 because Barcelona always tends to be so good in the group stages, but they were ass. Even against Slavia Praha away, I mean, Barcelona wasn't that good. Okay,
it wasn't good. They weren't good. Thank you.
Yeah, so if you beat them and if you go to Camp Nou, you are getting that G's because Barcelona is leaking goals. Regardless of Barcelona will try to outscore you. This is the strategy of Barcelona for the season in Champions League. They will try to outscore you. That's the thing. And if they couldn't even do that, bro, this is the problem with Barcelona. They're not getting enough goals. I mean, they're getting goals, okay, on the big key or like occasions, okay, but they cannot even defend at the same time. That's the problem with Barcelona, and they're heavily reliant for the penetration. Except Messi, there's only Arturo Vidal who's like they're reliant for the penetrating inside. Like if anyone wants to run diagonal runs, only flipping what do you call Arturo Vidal is the guy.
Okay, so someone's out. Tell me, Napoli or Barcelona? Choose one. Who's gonna go through?
Bro, for me, bro, I think so. Barca should win this game, but it's not going to be really that. I think so. It will be close, man. I think so. Barcelona winning this game on away goals or
Okay.
something like that. Yeah.
All right. Gatlock. How's this rising? How you riding? Napoli or Barcelona? Can Napoli do something?
This is tough because both
Why is
these
this tough?
teams are kind of shit right now. Napoli, like since they got rid of Ancelotti, they've just been bullshit. Like who they lost to Lise today, right? These guys they're not going to do anything against this.
Bidiko, relax. Bidiko, relax.
Lecce, the team is Lecce.
Okay. Yeah, look. Jose Caprizona and Milk, they're not going to do anything against Barcelona. Okay, they are not doing. Barcelona's defense can be shit, but I don't see them scoring because they have Ter Stegen back there. If Ter Stegen wasn't good, I would have put my money on Napoli. But the thing
Your
is,
money, how much? How much? 5, 6, 20?
10 quid. 10 quid. I'd have put 10 quid on Napoli.
Look at this cheap man, 10 quid. So do you give Napoli any chance? Yes or no? You said Napoli have no chance because remember
they have a chance, but they have
Barca
to do it
have
in
a
Naples,
loser
man.
called Griezmann. Griezmann needs to show up. I've already said this guy is useless. This guy is a walking PR machine. But so Barca can still cope and beat Napoli without a striker because they didn't have a striker. You do know that it's all on Messi.
That's the problem. Look, see how much of Barcelona, except for their gameplay, how much have they really done? If Gattuso gets his tactics right, he can get something out of the Barcelona game, especially at Naples. Because look, I saw today's game against Betis. 2 of their goals were from set pieces. That's what pissed me off about Betis today. You cannot concede a goal from set piece from Barcelona. Busquets scored and Longleg scored. Like seriously, man, today's goals were just uncharacteristic of Barcelona.
By the way, that
And
was a
if
robbery, though.
Napoli-
That was a robbery, brother. The way Busquets scored, he pushed the defender, though. So that was a foul, but they didn't consult VAR at that time. So which should be cancelled
Exactly.
out, Yeah.
Exactly. So that's the thing. I can't.
So to look at
understand
what do you
how
say?
that game
Napoli
will
or
go.
Barca? Napoli or Barca? Who are you saying?
It's tough, man. Oh God. It depends on that first leg, man. It depends on that first leg. It's too tight to call, but I'll go for Barcelona. I'll go for Barcelona. Even though they have Greece chick there, I'll go for Barcelona.
Bidiko, I want you to respect your actual team. That's super. Because Bidiko, I'll never recognize you as a Dortmund fan. You are always and will always be a Barca fan. But fair enough.
Just call him Core. Call him Core. That's the only thing he sticks to. Core.
Look, Core, Milko.
DD Core, dreaming. Keep dreaming, HH. I'll never be a Barcelona fan ever in my life.
Talk about your club, man. What is this an easy win for your club? Yes or no?
It's not my club. I'm gonna just make it fair enough and strict with you guys here. I want to talk about that Messi and Abidal thing. I'm very, very happy it's happening.
Wait. Talk about Napoli, Barcelona, because I don't want you to go off the rails. I don't want you to go off the rails. No. Napoli, Barcelona, because I know you will go off the rails. Napoli, Barcelona, focus.
Listen, you have to understand, bro. How many times have they been sucking Messi's whatchamacallit? What was that word?
Be decent.
No. Bidiko, Napoli or Barcelona, please.
That's what
you are obsessed with Messi.
No. But it all comes down to him, bro. He's average. The guy's a bum. The guy can't even score against Bilbao in a Copa del Rey. Don't even tell me about Barcelona beating Napoli, because if they can't even beat Bilbao away, if they conceded 2 goals to flipping Real Betis. This Barcelona side is poor. They're awful. And again, I come back and I say this. Why are they the best team in the world? Because it is false narrative. It is a false narrative that has been preached on for years and years. Oh, Barcelona, big players, big. Yes.
Napoli or Barcelona? Who's winning this game? Seriously, I'm not here to listen to you rant about a club that you still support. Napoli or Barcelona, who's winning this game?
Oh no, but this series I don't, bro. I don't even watch the games anymore. I'm serious.
I don't give a damn. Okay, I could care less. I know what is real. Napoli or Barcelona, who's winning this flipping game?
Napoli. I'm gonna go with 4-1 aggregate.
Goodness. Good.
Bidiko, you need to see a psychiatrist, man. You are suffering from PTSD of that 4-0.
That Barcelona backline is average.
Okay.
They are bums. They're fools.
Thank you. Oh, my God, man. That guy is wild. Abdullahi, Napoli, Barcelona, talk.
For me, I think Napoli has a chance to cause an upset for Barcelona because that Barcelona defense I'm looking right now, that I'm seeing right now, if Gattuso gets his tactic right against Barcelona, bye-bye to Messi, bye-bye to Saint Etienne, goodbye.
But how likely will he get his tactics right, though? What's the likelihood?
It's 50-50 because for him to beat Barcelona, just like what Mita said, is how to play ball on the head. That's it. Play ball on the head. Like, don't even play from back. From the keeper, boom, to Academy. Boom, Lorenzo Insigne. Boom, Calejon. Boom, Politano. Boom, inside the net. That's it. That's how you beat Barca. Because that defense is awful. I even thought Chelsea defense, Borussia Dortmund and Chelsea defense that was, my goodness. If you see that Barcelona defense, my goodness. If you see that defense, if Gattuso gets his statistics right, Messi is out of the Champions League. He's out in his entire career in round of 16.
Who's gonna go? If you were to put money on Napoli or Barcelona, who wins this?
Man, it's tough. But I will slightly give it to Napoli. I will give it to Napoli. I will slightly give it to Napoli. Okay. I will give it to Napoli.
Okay. Juju man.
Oh, hey! By the way, I think this is this is disrespectful. Like, who is Gattuso? Like, this is easy Barcelona.
Wait, Juju man. Juju man. Greet the people. Say hello. Tell us how you're doing. Is everything fine? How's life? How's the wife? How are the kids? How's your money? Come on, man. Say hello.
Oh, what's up, guys? Yeah, everything is going well. It's going well. I think, it's going well. I missed today's game. I think I overslept a bit, but everything is going well.
Okay, Napoli, Barcelona, but who's taking this one?
I mean, this is Barcelona because, I mean, Napoli. First of all, I mean, Gattuso. I think Ancelotti was way better than Gattuso, and even though they removed Ancelotti, his team was better. If it was Ancelotti, maybe he defeats Barcelona. And with Barcelona, I mean, they cannot afford.
Remember, Griezmann is trash. They have no striker. It's all on Messi. So you think Messi by himself with no help and only Ansu Fati can still beat Napoli with Insigne, Mertens, Milik, and so forth?
Yes, like, I mean, those players are not that good. Like, I mean, they are all right. They're not like they don't have. When I look at Napoli, I don't see any real striker there. They say Martins, but I mean, this is the guy that I mean, he's not even a real striker. So it's like if with Barcelona, Napoli is not that big of a threat. They should be able to defeat Napoli. And I know they conceded 2 goals, but. They conceded two goals today, but it's like not they still should be able to clean out Napoli. It's not a tough team. I mean, I know they have Koulibaly and everything, but this team, they should be able to clear out Napoli.
Okay. Ahmed, have you spoken on this?
No, I haven't.
All right. Give it to me. Napoli, Barcelona.
I think it's going to be a tough game. It could go either way, but I think Barca are going to win it. Like, we wouldn't be surprised if Barca don't win, but I feel like Messi's quality and Napoli simply not being that good. I mean, who did they lose to today? Who did they lose to today? Which team was it?
Lech.
It's a good team, people. It's a good team.
Bro, that sounds like a powdered milk distributor. But anyway,
Wow.
the point is,
Ibar, man. Ibar, Granada. I can go on too.
bro, Granada is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyways, besides the fact that La Liga is better than the Serie A, continuing, I think Barcelona simply have that attacking quality with like even today against Betis, Barca didn't play that well. But every time you see Messi attacking, there's always a threat. You know, but Betis weren't safe. Their goalkeeper made numerous amounts of saves against Messi, and I don't think Napoli can do the same. So I feel like it's going to be Barca going through in a high-scoring game, maybe like 4-3 aggregate, 5-3 aggregate, something like that.
Okay, all right. Let me see the super chat. Man, Budget Gamer, you come up with some very harsh stuff, man. Is Bidiko an unemployed youth? Always trash talking. I don't think he's an unemployed youth. You know, I think he's doing all right. Budget Gamer, I think he needs to be a bit more positive in your life, bro. Vas.
Look, so when you have this kind of game where both teams look sort of unconvincing, it's not going to be as tactical as much as it is going to be about mentality. And the thing is that I strongly believe that if Napoli had Ancelotti still, you know, the team that gave PSG so many issues, outplayed PSG in both group games last season, has a superior head-to-head record against Liverpool. If they had Carlo, I think they would go through. Legitimately, I think they would go through because they look solid in Champions League. With Gattuso, it looks more unpredictable because I think, you know, he likes to have the ball. He likes to play open, and that could definitely feed into Barcelona's hands. So we all know what Barca is going to do, but it's a question is, what is Napoli going to do? If Napoli sit back, play like maybe a more conservative
Well, they never sit back at the crib. Normally they're trying to be a more
but still like a little bit more conservative than what they've usually been.
True,
yeah.
Yeah.
And a little bit, and more importantly, a little bit faster as well, moving the ball faster, playing with more verticality, stretching the play. Because the problem with this Barca team is that their wing power is like not that great this season. They don't really have a world-class winger, and their fullbacks have been weaker than they have in past seasons. So all their attacks are like mostly coming through the middle through Messi. And what Napoli have is that they have like a good presence out wide. They have likes of Lozano, likes of Mertens who can go out wide, likes of Insigne who can cut in. So they have like they have the players to do this. But the problem is like it's the mentality and the tactics. Like Napoli, they do have a choking mentality. We see it season after season in Serie A when, you know, some of us believe they could have done better in the title race against Juventus. Also against Liverpool last season, Milik had a great chance to score an equalizer and send them through to the knockout rounds, but they choked there again. So the thing is that if I just believe it's going to come down to, especially this game and the whole tie together, it's going to come down to who scores first. See, if Napoli managed to get an early goal and then they score a second goal in the first leg, the Barcelona players, given their history in the Champions League for the past 2 seasons, they'll feel the crowd and they'll start to get intimidated. And at that point, don't be surprised if Napoli score 3 or 4.
So you're taking Napoli or Barcelona then?
I'll take Barcelona. I'll take Barcelona, but I'm giving Napoli a chance because the thing is, if Barca score first, or if Napoli score and then Barca score an equalizer and it becomes 1-1, then Napoli have no chance. See, because then like it'll go to the second leg and Barca will just wash them. So I'm just so overall Barca has a better chance, but if Napoli play a deeper line and they play a faster game, you know, which I seriously question if Gattuso has the ability to employ such a game plan. You know, then I'll give Napoli a chance.
Just to add, Napoli are 11th in the Serie A. If Barcelona cannot beat Napoli, then we have a serious problem. I'm not sure they're supposed to be in this competition.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a different
Juju, man, relax. You don't have to reveal their position, man. Okay. So Red. Red.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Napoli.
So Napoli, Barcelona, man. Can Napoli do something? Can Napoli do something?
Yes, they definitely can. Will they? Look, the second leg's at Camp Nou. Like it's a tough ask to ask. Like let's say Napoli, hypothetically speaking, beat Barca 1-0, 2-0, 2-1. I think Barca in the second leg will just thrash them at home. That's what's going to happen. It's unfortunate. Napoli have the weapons. They have Mertens, Koulibaly, Manolas. We already know what Manolas did to Barca last time, but I honestly don't think that they stand a chance just because the second leg is going to be at the Camp Nou. Like, are you guys going to really bet Napoli's going to defend a 2-0 lead at the Camp Nou? Barca could easily score.
But it's not really about defending. I think if Napoli are smart and Gattuso is smart, it's about like Napoli's tactic is win the first leg with a clean sheet, go to the Nou Camp and try and score.
Well, see, that's the thing.
You can't defend. Go there and just go to just counter and just keep trying to attack.
The only way they could go through is if they beat Barca 2-0, right? They beat Barca 2-0.
It has to be 2-0. It has to be 2-0.
No, Barca scoring an away goal, it's over because they're scoring at home. They need to score 2 goals at home, keep a clean sheet. If they could just keep a clean sheet, keep it at 0-0 or 1-0, they go to Barca's home ground. Let's say they draw, they don't even have to beat them. They could go through on away goals. But I don't really care about league form because we all know league form does not translate to Champions League form. Because if that's the case, then you would have won the Champions League multiple times. Barca would have won the Champions League multiple times this decade. Like that doesn't mean anything really. City should have won one if league form translates. It's all about in the Champions League. It's different. It's like sort of a two-legged affair. So they could do it. They honestly could do it. They have the weapons. They have a quality team.
But Napoli are not top 4. They're 11. They're not even. They're not even in the top half of the.
Juju, man, relax.
When it comes to
Barca lost the season to the Espanyol, which is on 28th spot in La Liga, though.
Also with Taha, if you look at Barca's team right now,
Red.
Let's say when I didn't watch Barca's game today against Betis, but I did see them in the Copa del Rey. In the Copa del Rey, they couldn't break Betis Athletic Club's press. Like they're trying to build up from behind, but they can't. They're not the same. Like Napoli's a very high pressure team. They're gonna go at them. And I remember Napoli when they played Madrid in 16-17, I believe. They were when we went there, we could have lost that match. In the first 15 minutes, they had 3 chances where they could have scored against us. They scored 1. Napoli's not easy at home.
They had a competent manager. Sarri, I mean, even though people hate him, this guy is decent. Gattuso, I mean, who's this guy?
Say what you want about Gattuso, Juju, but Gattuso is a great man. He motivates players. Like even Milan under Gattuso was much better than Milan right now. So if he motivates them, because we all know Barcelona, mentality-wise, they've proven over the past couple of years they're pretty weak. So if Napoli really put them under pressure, they could crumble.
Oh no. Basically, my thing is this: if both teams are fully fit, Napoli have everyone, Barca has everyone. There is a way Napoli knock out Barcelona because of the fact of Napoli Barcelona not having a striker. Yes, Barca have the experience. They've got Messi and everything. But if Gattuso, as I said, if Gattuso keeps a clean sheet in that first leg, and in that second leg, they score 1 or 2 away goals, which they can. Okay, they can score 1 or 2 away goals at the Camp Nou. It changes everything. So, and I think for judgment, I get the whole thing of their 11th in the Serie A.
Yeah.
But Serie A and Champions League are 2 different things. When Chelsea won the Premier League in 2012, they were 6th. They were 6th and they were doing badly in the league.
But we know that the 2012 Chelsea is pure luck. This guy is
Juju, man. Come on, don't do that. Juju, man, don't do that.
But also HH, let's not forget them being what are they, 11th? That just means they're going to put all their eggs in one basket. They know top 4 is out of the question. Why not just go all out for the Champions League? They could literally that game against Leipzig. They could be just preparing for Barca because they know. Look, we take out Barca in the Champions League. Instantly, we're only 6 matches away from actually winning the whole thing. So how do we know that they're not focusing all their energy on the Champions League game?
It doesn't even make a difference, Red. It's not like they'll win the Champions League.
You never know, man. You never know. Like nobody thought that Leicester would win the Premier League. Like Monaco made it to the semis.
No. Red, I'm telling you right now, there is a 0% chance that Barcelona win the Champions League. It's impossible.
Well, not Barca. I was saying Napoli. Barca have 0% chance.
Excuse me?
Roma was seventh in 2017-18 in the Serie A, and they beat Barcelona in the quarterfinals. So Napoli being seventh doesn't mean a thing. Like, because the Champions League is not by league standard, it's totally different competition. That's like a knockout.
I think that because I mean, even though they were thrashed by Liverpool, everyone says the score was close, but the game was over after the first leg.
Yeah. But Roma
but look at Napoli, what they did with Liverpool this season. Like even they were just as bad in the league, but against Liverpool they turned up in the Champions League. It's a whole different thing. Like, and don't forget, like, pressure has because look, it's not like in the league. Look, when you're playing in the league and you have a 20-point lead or a 10-point or 15-point lead, you're always going to be mentally safe because you know what, even if we squander this one, we're still in the lead. We can come back next week and make up for it. It's easy to patch up all those mistakes. In a 180 minutes, the time is ticking. If you're 1-2-0 down and you're trying to get back there and it's only like 30 minutes left on the clock, in these 30 minutes, if you don't perform, you're out. That's it. There's no second chances. You're out. Better luck next time. Come back next year. So we don't. That's it. All comes down to mentality. So if Napoli are fortunate enough to really go a goal or two ahead, then can you guys really rely on Barca to really have the ability? Well, they can't now.
But basically, my thing is that it's the issue that Barca have is everything is on Messi, and it's about how motivated is Messi. Because the issue that Barcelona have is like, even if they come through Napoli, Messi alone can't beat a Liverpool. Messi alone, I don't think can beat as crazy as Juve are. I don't think they could even beat a Juventus, you know. And so it's like Bob. My thing is that look, Barcelona, I think they'll win this, but the virtue of the fact that Barca have Messi, and I think that's for me. Messi alone is enough for them to defeat Napoli. You know, I think that, and I think for me, Gattuso is a good manager. I think Gattuso and Napoli, it's a bad fit. It is a bad fit. Yeah, they had a few wins here and there. Yes, they beat Juventus at home, but those are just anomaly games. Over 2 legs, man, like, and that's the key thing. And Barca know this. If Barca gets an away goal, it's game over. The only chance, and this is even a chance, the only chance Napoli have is they have to somehow keep a clean sheet and win and get 2-0. Okay, let me hit the super chat here. Yasir Saeed, thank you for the super chat. If Messi had 2 bad games, Napoli would advance. This is a relegation side without Messi.
Thank you, Yasir. Thank you.
Oh, no. Look, as I just said, this is all on
mid-table at best.
No, wait, this is all on Messi. It's all on Messi. Like, let me repeat to you. Griezmann is hype. He's a side chick. He's not a superstar. Ansu Fati is talented, but he's extremely too young and it's crazy to put all the stuff on him. The Oos, we don't know. Because apparently someone's saying that the Oos is now injured for the rest of the season. Who else do these guys have in attack? No one. Just Jordi Alba doing overlapping runs for Messi's over the top ball. So it's like, and I just think that's maybe another discussion to have. It is so embarrassing that Barcelona are in a situation where they're so reliant on one dude. But look, let's move on. We have to move on. All right. Boom. Real Madrid against Man City. This is about Zad. And whether we'll see Zad.
Excuse me?
Man City should win this game. I believe Man City are the favorites for this game. I believe that it's close, but City are the very slight favorites. Real have been looking good. Shout out to their forward win over Osasuna today. They have been looking good. And Zidane really has them on a roll and really has them playing within a rhythm and they're in a nice groove. Another question to be had, I'll obviously come to Muntaha and read about this, is that where is the focus? Is the focus on La Liga or is the focus on the Champions League and everything? But how I view this game is, I think it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be a far more tactical game. I don't think it's going to be as goal frenzy as possible. I think it'll be pretty open, but I think it'll be a game of chess. And I think this could easily even go to penalties. But Because look, I don't know what the fallout will be if City get knocked out in the round of 16. So there's far more pressure on Man City than Real Madrid. If Real lose, well, look, man, we're rebuilding and we're trying to actually focus on winning La Liga. This is just a rebuilding process. There isn't a rebuilding process for Man City. This is 4 years in. This is 4 years in with 2-3 trillion already spent. So for City to lose at this stage, it would be cataclysmic. I'll say cataclysmic. So let me come first to Red with it right now. So are you still, because I think we spoke about this like a few months ago, are you still confident of your boys over Man City? Or do you think that Man City could do something? And what if Leroy Sané comes back from injury?
No, I'm very confident. I still think it's a 50-50 tie. But, like, I don't think they're better than us. I don't, like, we definitely, like, how can I say this? When you look at, like, Madrid overall, how they've been performing and how they've been, like, really playing, they're very comfortable, especially in the big matches. Teams are finding it hard to beat us. The matches that we're going through, like when we play against PSG, 2-2, against Barca, 0-0. Our only problem is scoring goals. We just need to, like, I'm confident we could probably keep City quiet, but we need Hazard back. Like, we definitely, without Hazard, there's no chance. Like, it's going to be very...
Wait. No chance for the CL or no chance for
the league?
The game against Man City.
Oh no! For the CL in total.
Okay.
Like no, because like look, what's the point of even beating City if we can't make it all the way, right? And the only issue is like we get through City again without Hazard, because we need a proper front three. We need players to stretch the pitch out wide, especially against City. Like Vinicius is great; he's dribbling, he gets into dangerous positions, but his finishing isn't there. Rodrigo. Still, he's a bit too green. His level of play isn't up to standards yet. Gareth Bale is very out of form.
Wow, Bale still exists. Damn.
Yeah, he's there somewhere. You have Jovic. Jovic, well, today he scored a goal, but like still, he's not in.
Bro, Jovic is a bust. I don't know when you Madrid fans want to man up and just admit that Jovic is a bust, but.
Well, we don't know. HH. We don't. People were saying Courtois was a bust last season. This season, he's paid off.
Okay.
And, like, he's worth every penny now. But let's see what happens. He's still young. But anyways, like when it comes to our front, like it's only our front line because our midfield has been overperforming. Our defense overperforming. Our goalkeeper overperforming. Our goals are just scarce up front. But now, Jovic comes back. Hazard comes back. Asensio is coming back. We get them into a bit of form right before City. We have a team. We have a team. I think, and the fact that the second leg is away from home, that helps us a lot because we're better away from home than we are at home. I feel like we can probably get a good result at home, probably like a 1-1.
So you're saying a win for your boys? You're confident of the win overall?
Overall, yeah. I still think it's 50-50, but I actually do believe that Madrid will beat City.
Okay.
I think that's not a hot take.
All right, let me take the super chat. And I'm going to just say something very briefly before I go to Muntaha. Some original base Annie, thank you very much for your super chats. Imagine trusting the guy who lost to the Norwegian John Carver not once, but twice. Benzema is going to get at this defense. Oh, Lord. Now, before I go to Muntaha, very interesting thing that's Red mentioned. The second leg is away from home. So you're right in the sense of Real Madrid are much better away from home. How many times have Man City lost at the Etihad this season? You know, Man City at the Etihad ain't too hot. And I really feel that Real Madrid going to the Etihad away from home with the power of the away goal, I think that is a massive boost for Real Madrid. And I think for City, is going to be a lot of massive pressure on them at the Etihad. Remember, how did City get knocked out of the Champions League last season? At the Etihad. Season before at the Etihad. So 2 seasons in a row, they were knocked out of the Champions League playing at their crib. So that is a key thing. So Muntaha, are you confident that your boys can do what they need to do against Man City, or are you fearful? What things fear you? Are you fearful of a Mahrez, Bernardo Silva, Sané coming back?
Bro, like fearful is like it's too big for right now, you know, to associate word with Man City. I think so. It's better to use with Liverpool, you know, that word. And secondly, bro, I mean, with Man City, yes, man. I mean, they're a good team. I mean, I know the way they're performing in Premier League, but I just came to know that like the games has been postponed. and they're getting extra rest before the fixture. Okay, so they will just play Leicester City away, I believe, before the Madrid game in the Champions League. So I think so they have advantage over there in terms of getting extra rest. Try to recover from the injuries or something like that. And I hope Sterling will be back. I think so, or Sane, someone like that. So Sane is back as well, but Sterling will be back as well. Like I'm reading some articles. So yeah, but bro, for me personally, I don't think so. Like we are playing this game in pressure because priority is not Champions League this season. Priority is league now. Okay.
Whoa,
So
you're putting La Liga ahead of Champions League?
Bro, you have to be, at some point, realistic and honest in your life, right? Okay. And if we compare like our squad, like, okay, we are good enough to win the Champions League, but I think there are better teams than us, who have better chance of, winning Champions League. And Champions League, to put all eggs in one basket, we are still on not that phase, where we have to focus just on one competition. It's not like City, because City, FA Cup and EFL Cup is like pretty much wrapped, I believe. So I think they're just left with Champions League, so pressure is on them, not on us. And one more thing regarding Man City, bro. I think so. What I've seen, and we know this thing, I think so we are starting this thing. Man City creativity, okay? The creative force is from the right flank and from the right side of the midfield. And you know about whom I'm talking about. The entire creativity, has come from the right side, because left side, an LCM position, I think that Gundogan plays, and Gundogan doesn't likes to go forward much compared to the other guy, Kevin De Booty. So you understand that? Like,
Easy. So you're fully confident for a win for your boys?
No, I'm not fully confident. Like, let's be honest over here, because Man City can get some.
So who's going to go through? If you had to put money, Madrid or Man City, pick a team. Who goes through?
Bro, like my subjective answer is Real Madrid, but like if I'll see, because Pep Guardiola is preparing for this game. I think so. He should win.
Okay.
Pep Guardiola should win. Yeah.
All right. Let me just clear this picture. So yes, Saeed says, have you seen Isco's goal today? I just looked at it on Twitter. Isco is a bad boy, man. The guy is a technically brilliant player. Gatlock, Real Madrid, Man City. What are you saying?
Do you remember, rewind 2 months ago, where you asked us which round of 16 tie we wanted, the one you wanted? This was the one I picked. I called it the battle of the board frauds, although Zidane has kind of proved me wrong. Yeah, let's be honest, those guys were frauds at first, but Zidane has proved me wrong. Pep is still in that association. Maybe you have a card, I don't know. Look, City, they are shit right now, especially in defense. They still have what's his name, Fernandinho, playing in defense, and
he's alright, man. He's alright. He's not obviously not amazing, but he's alright. He's a good defense, but come on, give him his props. Give him his props.
Fernandinho is a bit overrated, man. I don't like, except for the Premier League, guy doesn't really do much outside that, man. Like, dude, Casemiro is picked over him in the Brazil squad. Let's not forget that part. In the DM role, not talk about the centre back role. City get opened up very easily. Like that guy said, United beat them twice, man. United, like seriously, with the likes of Greenwood and Jesse. Come on, man. Like seriously, who they even lose to recently? I can't remember who they lost to. Oh yeah, Tottenham. A team that only had 2 shots on target throughout the entire game.
So it looks like if you're making a case for Madrid to beat Man City. But do you realize that this is
for the beginning?
This is you realize what could happen if Pep loses in the last 16. You realize what that could mean?
It has happened before. Monaco knocked them out. It's no big deal.
No, this is worse, because
gentlemen, relax. You're coming to you, but Gatlock. So who's going through? Who's going through for you?
Real Madrid, man. I feel they should go through. They have to.
So Gatlock, you're telling me that Pep is going to lose in the last 16? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Dude, he doesn't have Leo. Okay, he doesn't have Messi. He doesn't have a treble-winning team. Okay, his team are Premier League merchants. Majority of them, maybe except De Bruyne, but majority of them are kind of Premier League merchants.
Wait. Why isn't De Bruyne Premier League merchants?
Because the guy has actually shown up in the Champions League.
Has he?
I remember when he played against PSG, he scored 2 goals in that time, man. It was 3-2. They went to the semi-finals.
The same PSG
and that was when
who conceded 3 goals in 10 minutes at the Camp Nou. That same PSG who lost to Man United and Lukaku and Rashford.
Not that same PSG. They didn't have Mbappe and Neymar then. That was a team, not the bullshit that is here now. Okay, that team was solid. That team was good. Okay, and last I checked, they knocked out Chelsea before they met City
Look,
that year.
Gatlock, who is going through Real Madrid or Man City?
Real Madrid should go through. And Red made it, I think it was Red, who made a good point about the second leg being away from home. If you look at last year, Ajax knocked Real Madrid out at Bernabeu. Yeah, Juventus, they did their comeback at the Bernabeu. So, and when Real Madrid defeated Bayern Munich, it was at the Allianz Arena. So basically, those guys are better away from home. I feel they should go through. They should go through, man. Trust in Valverde.
BD Madrid, Man City. Who's going through, man? What's happening? All right, BD in there. Abdullahi.
Hello.
Okay, BD man, talk, man.
Sorry. So I think Real Madrid is gonna win this. I think Real Madrid is gonna win it. I heard they're missing Laporte. They're missing some key players. Kyle Walker, Mendy.
Kyle Walker. Yeah. Wow.
I mean, to them, he's the key player, but to me, he's not. I mean, a lot of those guys are irrelevant except for Gundogan, because at least Gundogan has won a World Cup. I don't know anybody in that team.
I don't think he's won a World Cup, dude.
Yeah, he was injured, bro.
Oh, he was injured
in 2014. Yeah, there wasn't 2014.
Him and Royce, they always kill themselves with injuries, man.
Yeah, Royce is just, I don't even know what to say, man.
Those guys just stay in the clinic. There should be nurses and doctors. They chose the wrong career.
Yeah.
Really, what are you saying? Real Madrid or Man City, bro?
I got Real Madrid winning this. I think it might be probably a close one.
So, Bidiko, you realize that Pep losing in Last-16, do you know what that could mean to his career and his reputation?
Bro, the guy is not that big, yo. This guy is so overrated, man. Like, he's such a possession merchant. Like, without his possession, without Messi, he's average, just like Messi. So, yeah, man. I'm gonna go with Real Madrid 4-2 aggregate. Real Madrid 4-2 aggregate.
Okay. Juju man.
Oh yes, I go with I go with
City, won't you?
I go with Man City because what you call?
I knew it.
No, because Pep Guardiola. I think I've mentioned this already. He has had this team for 4 years. He has spent a lot of cash for this team for 4 years, and
there's no excuse. That's why
there's no excuse.
I don't know what all you guys are saying about Real Madrid. Pep he has no business losing this game.
Yeah,
he has no business losing this game.
Yes, and defense aside, he has the better team. Man City has the better team. I know people say, "Oh, Madrid are better," but I looked at Rodrigo and
Man City has the better midfield, man. You can say they had a little bit of a better midfield, but
even forward.
You ask me, Real Madrid have the most
Man
effective
City don't have the better midfield, man. No, they don't. The midfield,
no. With Hazard out, City have a better forward. With Hazard out, like they're attacking.
For sure. Like Vinicius is a sideshow. Rodrigo ain't it. Vasquez is trash.
So it's like with Pep, even though I'm not sure Sterling will make it. He has the better team. His defense is worse, but he's not facing the best attacking in Europe. So he should be able to consider a lot. He should be able. I know their league form is horrible, and I take that into account. But this team,
22 points.
Yes, but unlike Napoli, this team has quality, and this quality. And with City, this is it's a do or die game. It's a do or die game. they have to win. They have no option.
So you're fully going with City to make it happen.
Yes, because it's like they have no other option. Like this will be, I think this will be the worst season in Guardiola's history. I mean, career if he's eliminated. And I mean, even if we look at the teams, I mean, Madrid have the Valverde he has had a new spin to Madrid because he now makes Madrid better. But still, I mean, this City team is still decent. It's still decent, and
okay.
I mean, with this team,
so you're rolling with Man City then?
Yes, and I think they'll have to put a good away performance to win. If they don't in that first leg, if City are out of the tie, I mean it's over. They're not coming back. But they have to put a real show in that first.
Okay, all right.
Okay, well, just one thing. You realize City has shit away from home, even in Europe as well. And Real Madrid are great away from home. Do you see how that will contrast each other?
Yes, but what's it called? I think this is different because the scenario where City the back are against the wall. This is it. I mean, if they're out now, the season is over. I mean, there's nothing else to look forward to for City.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
They have to win. They have no option here.
Okay. Sure.
Guardiola has been in this situation before. He's been in this situation with Bayern. He had already won the league, but he still lost in the Champions League.
Well, let's bring on the guys. Okay, Abdullahi, briefly. Madrid, Man City.
Thank you for bringing me in. See, people keep saying, I heard what Jujuman was saying about Pep Guardiola. Jujuman, this is the fourth year for Pep Guardiola. 1, 2, 3, number 4. He has spent $500 million. Jujuman, I don't care about what Guardiola is saying. I do not care. If you get out of that Champions League, I'm done. Because you can't tell me you spend that kind of money with a defender, a midfielder, a striker, and you still cannot even you can't even get past, even go to the Champions League. The last time Pep Guardiola won the Champions League was 2011, with Leo Messi, Xavi Hernandez, Andres Iniesta. Those are the when he won Champions League. He hasn't won it since then. So he went to Bayern Munich, he flopped.
He has wait. He hasn't been to the final since 2011. He hasn't been to a final since 2011.
Apart from Barcelona, he has not even been to the final. Talk less of him going to the semi-final. He only went to the semi-finals when he was in Bayern Munich, when he was in Bayern, and when he was
2016.
2016, when he was in Bayern. Now you tell him I should give that fraud a chance to beat Real Madrid. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna give him this is the fourth year for Pep Guardiola to show us, yes, I am the real manager. If Pep Guardiola go out of the Champions League, you need to induct Pep Guardiola right now.
Oh no! I mean, no, like Pep. No. Pep knows. Pep, like for Pep, if you listen, don't you dare get us in the last 6. Like, if you do, like it's enough for everything in his career to be for nothing. It would destroy his entire legacy if you got knocked out now.
Because the league is already over.
Yes, because even if you look at it, what's it called? I mean, compared to Liverpool, Klopp will break his records in the EPL. I mean, the 199-point season, that's down the drain. Klopp has done more than that. He would have done one with higher points. And then Klopp has a Champions League final and a Champions League. I mean, and Pep cannot even reach the semis. I mean,
that's why I said, if you don't put your mind on them, on Pep Guardiola and Man City. Man City fans already know. They have no hope in Champions League. They know it. They can't even hide it. They know. We have no chance to beat Real Madrid. We have no chance. We have zero chance. Zero. But some Pep Guardiola fans will come out and say, it's the GOAT. They worship him, it's the GOAT. He's going to beat Real Madrid. I'm saying it right now. Pep fans and City fans should come out if you guys lost against Real Madrid. So, because you're going to be ashamed of yourself.
So, who's your pick? Madrid or Man City?
Of course, I'm picking Real Madrid. Will I ever put my money on for Guardiola? I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Okay. I think the thing you just dropped out. So, all right, here we have it. Man. Look. All right.
I still haven't spoken yet.
Sorry. Ahmed, go for it.
So, okay, I think that this is the most even tie out of all the others in the round of 16. I think.
Close.
I mean, it's surely more even than Juve and Leon.
So I think anybody is a slight favorite. It's fully 50-50 for you.
Yeah. And as a Real Madrid fan, I look at it with, cautious optimism. Not like Red, not as confident as Red, but I feel like Real Madrid are in form. And when Hazard returns, we'll see how he goes. We'll see if Asensio is ready by then or not. And I think this match should be called El Derby de Baldi. I think these two managers being bald, I think you should highlight that. You should be proud of your baldness. All right.
I look, man. Bald people rule, man. I'm proud, man. Let it happen.
And I think Real Madrid are going to win this simply for the fact that, especially if Hazard comes back, simply for the fact that City can't defend. Defending is going to hurt them. And compare that to Real Madrid's defense. Real Madrid's defense won't leak goals. That's for sure. City's has a potential to leak goals, 3 or 4 in one game. So I think Real Madrid are the slight favorites to go through in this one.
All right. And Vas, round us off.
Dude, I definitely think I heard a lot of really, really bad points. And basically, I'm definitely agreeing that this is a 50-50 tie. The thing is that they're very, very most of the people who spoke are very wrong in their assessment of the teams. Man for man, I actually respectfully disagree with the claim that this is going to be a game of chess. Actually, from a Man City perspective, I think it's a very bad idea if Guardiola makes this a very slow, methodical game of chess. The way you saw why, against Tottenham Hotspur in the first leg of the quarterfinal last season, he tried to make it a chess match, and you saw how that ended. This will end badly for City if he takes that approach. Because the thing is, man for man, Madrid's midfield is actually much better than Man City's. Cruz is better than Gundogan, and Casemiro is miles levels above Rodri. Rodri is very overrated. And on top of that, you're looking at Modric off the bench, maybe Isco off the bench, even James Rodriguez off the bench. I mean, there's ridiculous qualities. So the thing is that Man City, their only way that that Pep is gonna win this game is that they have the option of going very, very direct and very aggressive. See, HH, do you remember that game between Man City and Barcelona in the group stage of the 16-17 season? Where Man City beat them 3-1. If he goes if he goes with, if you saw that game, and even the league game against Tottenham in 17-18 season when Man City won 4-1. See, in both those games, they used Ederson and they used the back line to hit very long balls, and they were very counterattacking and very direct. So if they do that and they bypass the midfield and use the speed up front of Bernardo Silva and Mahrez to get in behind and put balls into the box for Aguero, that could be very dangerous for Madrid. So if they just keep recycling the ball and just hitting long passes, again and again and again, just very aggressive, very direct, then they'll have a very good chance of going through in this tie. But if they make it a slower, a slower game, a more methodical game, one punch, two punch, that sort of game, the game.
So who are you leaning towards then, Madrid or Man City overall? If you're looking at over 2 legs, who are you leaning towards?
I'm tentatively leaning towards Madrid because Pep hasn't really shown that enough where he can just use this very ultra attacking game. This.
But even though how much pressure Pep will be under and how this is a trophy that they need to win, they've invested to win, 4th year in.
Exactly, which is why I'll just tentatively lean towards Madrid. But if City go ultra attacking and they abandon this tiki-taka bullshit, dude, this side pass bullshit, then I'll go with Man City. Because once they attack aggressively, and you saw this with his Bayern team as well when they were playing Atletico in the second leg of that semifinal in 15-16, when his teams instead of this nonsense of side passes, sideways passing nonsense, dude, when they go just ultra attacking and very direct with their possession, it's one of the most destructive brands of football I'll ever lay my eyes upon. Dude, when this guy goes direct, dude, I mean, City have the most dangerous attack in Europe. It's more dangerous than PSG. It's much more dangerous than Dortmund or even Liverpool. So yeah, they have to go. They have to just play
So who's your pick? Who is your pick? Just tell me who your pick is.
I'll go with City because I think they'll go with this. They'll go with the ultra attacking. So I'll go with City then. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So guys, let's round off our last thing before we get out of here. Now look. Look. I get it. Understand, man.
Biggest match of the draw.
What?
Biggest match of the draw.
Oh, no. Look. I watched Bayern against Leipzig. That's why I wanted to talk about Bayern against Leipzig, because I said, look, man, Bayern, they look good, especially the fact that they look good. Leipzig had the best chances in that game. Bayern may have been the overall better team. They may have controlled the game. But as Mourinho said, you don't control the game if you have possession. No. For me, Nagelsmann controlled that game because defensively they were tight. They restricted the Bayern to like a few not clear-cut chances, and Leipzig had two superb opportunities to win the game. If they score one of those, if they score both, they win the game. There is a way you can beat this Bayern side. Perisic got injured by Odriozola in training. Kingsley Coman coming back from an injury. Gnabry coming back from an injury. Thomas Muller, you want to why what? Are we back in 2014 right now? So as I look at this stuff, and for Coutinho, what else did Coutinho do something great in the Champions League? I get that there's talent here. I get there's quality, and I think Hansi Flick is doing something great here. I refuse to accept Chelsea don't have a chance here. Now, Lampard has to be perfect. Defensively, Chelsea have to be perfect. I believe if Chelsea are perfect defensively, the young, fast, quick sharpshooters can get that ass. Because remember, I believe Boateng is still going to be in that defense, and Boateng is a Class C break. So let me confess to Vas with this, man. Chelsea Bayern, what are you saying?
Look. I mean, I'm sorry, but over two legs, I have to go with Bayern on this. Like the second leg at home is a big advantage because I know Liverpool and Madrid have beaten Bayern and gotten like a good.
What about away goals? What about Vas? What about away goals? Away goals.
Dude, I just don't see it, dude. Like this Chelsea team is too raw, not experienced. So like the pressure of scoring away goals in Munich seems too much, dude. And I love Tammy. I mean, Tammy's like exceeded expectations greatly in the games that he's played so far in the league. But I mean, he misses a lot of chances as well, and Pulisic, another very raw player. Callum Hudson-Odoi, you can see the talent, but again, he's very raw and he plays like a very young player. Like, his decision making needs work. So I think like Chelsea's midfield will give Bayern's midfield a game, and I think Chelsea won't bend over as easily as Tottenham did. But over two legs, I think Bayern will just have too much for them in terms of experience and the goal scoring threat of Lewandowski. So like I think Bayern will edge it.
Okay. Before I just move over to Mr. Muntaha, yes, it's Said with the super chat. 22 not beating La Duodecima. I believe that is, of course, for Liverpool. Well, let's see what will happen, bro. Let's see what will happen. Or maybe Chelsea can still get that league title. Maybe. A miracle. Muntaha, Chelsea Bayern.
Bro, for me, like...
Chelsea have a chance. Muntaha, I remember I told you.
Wait.
Don't forget what you said at the beginning of this stream. Don't forget what you said at the beginning of the stream.
Bro, I'll be objective, bro. For me, bro, like, okay, when I see this Bayern Munich side, okay, like, compared to last season, they improved? Yes. But, like, how you consider that thing, right? Okay, are they good enough to beat Chelsea, or Chelsea is good enough to beat them? You see this Leipzig game, and when you watch this Leipzig game, I mean, Bayern, I see them like Allianz Arena is no more a fortress what it used to be back in those days. Number one thing, and with respect to Chelsea, bro, when they can go and beat Ajax away at home, I mean, Ajax is usually crap at home, in Champions League, what we have witnessed even last season as well. So that's not a big deal. But the way they went to Valencia and Mestalla and they drew the game, I believe. I mean, Chelsea really impressed me, when they drew with Valencia, because many big teams, they lost in Mestalla, though. I mean, so still, I believe that they know how to absorb pressure for Chelsea. But again, there's one more question: like, can Chelsea stop Bayern Munich scoring goals at Stamford Bridge? I don't think so. Bro, for me personally, I think so. Bayern Munich will score a goal at the Bridge eventually. But Chelsea
need a clean sheet at the Bridge. They need a clean sheet.
No, I don't believe what you're thinking. I don't think so. It will happen that way. I think so. Chelsea will concede goal as well in Bridge, but Chelsea will win that first fixture, I believe. And then when they travel to Allianz Arena in Germany, they have to score goals as well. So I think over there is a key. So even though Bayern Munich, if they beat Chelsea in the second leg, Chelsea still have a chance. So Bro, I think so. I think so. Bayern Munich, again, they're going to flop the season. They're just going to win the league. I believe that.
So do I hear you? So are you picking Chelsea?
Yes. I think so. Chelsea is going to win this game by away goals. I think so. Chelsea will score away goals.
He's jinxing you, HH. He's jinxing you.
Okay. Yeah, no. Okay, look, we'll see. We'll see. All right.
Let's see.
Red.
Yo, yeah, no, I already, you guys already know. I've been saying this literally since this draw happened. I really think Chelsea can beat Bayern. Like, because it's not that Chelsea are.
Wait. Not can. What will happen? I want to know what will happen.
What will happen? Okay, so here's what I think Lampard's going to do. I think the goals from Chelsea will come from midfield and from their defense, set pieces. I think Chelsea just are much more dominant, like physically than they are. Like I think Giroud could be very useful in this game. Giroud is very, very useful. Tammy and Giroud. He should implement them both. If he wants to set up like a strike partnership up front, or if he wants to go with a solo striker, maybe get Tammy and then bring Giroud on later. Willian and Callum Hudson-Odoi, I think, should start up front. That pace could really get them because look, Bayern are they're not the Bayern of old. Like it's easy for Bayern Munich because like nobody watches Bayern, right? And then they just see the results and they're like, oh, Bayern's that cool. When you actually watch them play, they're not impressive. They're not this dominant side that they were before. Lewandowski, of course, is always good for a goal. Or Chelsea, man, they could lock him up. They could lock him up. You have Gnabry. I mean, he's pretty quality, but again, like he's no Robin. They don't have a Ribery. They don't have those player of their ilk in that team. So definitely, like if Chelsea they start up with a quick question though, because is Reece James out?
No, it's not out. It's not injured. He's gonna play.
So Reece James is available. Yeah, it's fully fit. Hopefully.
So fully fit, yeah.
If we're gonna play
Reece, also is fully fit.
Reece James right back. You have Rudiger and
Aspie as a left back.
Aspie is going to be left back, but who's going to partner up with Rudiger at that point?
I think Tomori or Christensen.
Okay, Tomori or the both are good.
I was saying, and this is another issue that Lampard has. You have to. It's already problematic, but you have to pick your central defensive pairing who have played multiple games.
Why can't they play a back three? Why can't they play a back three?
No. For me, 4-3-3. 4-3-3. That's how you roll. So that's the best formation for Chelsea.
No.
Okay.
Wait. I'm like, wait. Red, finish your point.
If like you go with the back line like that, that's a pretty solid back line. And people will be like, well, they couldn't beat Brighton, that doesn't matchups. At the end of the day, when the match starts, it's 50-50. And Chelsea, all they have to do is stay tight, which you can do. You can lock up Lewandowski. It's not like nobody's ever done it before. Everybody has like I think any top team has locked up Lewandowski. You saw what Fabinho did to him last year, and Fabinho was a makeshift center back. He's a CDM, and he locked him up. So they could easily do that. And then like if you have the pace of Willian, Callum Hudson-Odoi on the counter, of course, and then you have a midfield of Conte, Kovacic, and Jorginho. They're all good for like Conte alone. Don't be surprised if Conte just dribbles and just scores a banger because Conte's been known to do that. I know people will be like, "Oh, he's poor because he got dribbled past once by Martinelli." Now all of a sudden he's trash. But just watch, like anything could happen. But what Chelsea really need is not a goal scoring striker. They need a presence in the box to free up the other players around them. Because that's how I feel like the goals they could win this game.
So what are you saying? Chelsea or Bayern? What do you say?
I say Chelsea 2-2 away goals.
Okay, all right. Gatlock.
Yeah, look, I'm going to go for Chelsea.
Wait, no, you're not. Gatlock, no, take that back. You're saying no. You've been talking crap in the past few streams for months and everything. Are you using witchcraft? Yes or no? Answer the question. Yes or no?
I don't know what you're talking about, HH. It's Chelsea.
Look, it's a simple question. Are you using witchcraft?
Their same is minimum. Nah. I'm not using witchcraft. It's just simple facts. Chelsea are gonna win this. They've got this. They're gonna smash Bayern Munich hands down, man. Look, I see Tammy getting a hat trick.
If Bayern gets smacked up, Gatlock, you're banned from any of these hangouts and everything, because I know that you would. So no. Look, who's going through? Give me a straight answer. Chelsea, Bayern, who is going through?
Nah, sorry. I'd say Chelsea, as reverse psychology. Chelsea should go through. Chelsea should go through. But my reasons for Chelsea going through is, you see, as average as Bayern are, Chelsea are shit, man. Like I'm sorry, but they are shit. Like I don't get why you guys
They're
are
still top
backing them
four.
so much.
You can't be crap if you're top four, bro. So,
dude, okay.
No,
Look,
but
you
let's
guys like to say that
they've been Chelsea have been bad on form. That's one thing. That's true. I will accept that they've been bad on form.
Not on
yes,
form,
they have
bro.
two
You guys have
bad
been
keepers.
bad since.
They have two
been bad since.
But my thing about it is that Champions League motivates you and gives you a different psyche and a different psychology. So you can ignore what's happening in the Premier League and refocus yourself for what's happening on the CL, which is what I am hoping the Chelsea boys do. So Gatlo, just give me who is going through, Chelsea or Bayern? Who wins this?
Chelsea.
All right.
Hold on. I'm not done. Look, okay, you're talking about the Champions League, right? Okay, leave the league form out of it first. You guys were quite lucky in that group stage, okay? In that draw against Valencia actually dominated you guys. They didn't put it in.
But Gatlock, that's why they're gonna win, because it's destiny. All this stuff is not for nothing.
Nah. Destiny doesn't happen. It happens like once a century.
But Gatlock,
you guys have gotten your 2012 one, man. They're not doing anything again.
But Chelsea also missed the open goal, bro. I mean, not open goal, but even they missed some chances, some great chances against Valencia.
They missed chances.
Come on.
That's the thing. Exactly. They miss. Chelsea missed chances. Look, against Bayern Munich, you need to be clinical. Okay, Leipzig were not clinical, and they drew 0-0 today. You guys don't have the attack to against Leicester. You guys caught through Rudiger. Okay, none of your attacks did shit, man. Like Bayern, they will put that ball into the net. Can Chelsea put their ball into the net when they get the chances? My answer for that is no. Okay, Mount is not going to do anything. We all know he's going to play Mount. He's going to play Mount. He's probably going to play Willian. He's going to play Tammy Abraham up front, and he's probably going to have Jorginho and Barkley in midfield. Okay.
What?
Are you?
No. That's not true.
Look, what the hell? Are you sick? Are you high?
Look, it's Lampard, man. You understand that guy?
But no. Shut up. No. Gatlock, that's crap. Wait. Let me put the super chat. Let me just create the super chat. So yes, it's like thank you for your super chats. HH, you're under review for your semis minimum prediction. You have to hope they don't get embarrassed. If Chelsea gets embarrassed, induction. Well, I don't see Chelsea getting embarrassed in that way, man. So, Gatlock, you're saying Bayern Munich to go through. So, thank you for that.
I'm saying Chelsea to go through. I'm going to say
Gatlock, thank you for choosing, but it's actually unlucky.
Arisa Balaga, world class.
So, Gatlock, thank you for your Bayern choice. Thank you, Gatlock, for choosing Bayern Munich Football Club.
CFC. Okay.
What's it called? What's this guy's? Jujuman.
Yes.
Jujuman.
Yes. At the beginning of the season, I told you and Abdullah hashtags round of 16 max, and I'm sticking to that. This is an easy game for Bayern Munich. I mean, from a pride standpoint.
Jujuman, come on, bro. Jujuman, come on, man.
Wait, double H. From a pride.
Easy game, man. That's below the belt. That's below the belt. Have some respect.
Jujuman,
2012 winners, man. 2012 winners. Have some respect.
Look. From a pride standpoint, double H. Imagine losing to Hudson Odoi and Mason Mount. I mean, geez, that has to be a new low. And
Lampard better not play Mason Mount. He better not play that kid. Like, no offense.
He won't.
And I look at this.
This is Champions League. It's different levels. He won't.
Yeah. And I look at these two fixtures, and the one team has. I mean, these guys are like. They're like superstars, veterans. They're really good. They have accomplished a lot in their career in Bayern Munich, where guys like Muller have a World Cup and Neuer.
Muller hasn't been relevant since 2014.
True, but still, he has a name. I mean, I look at Chelsea. I mean, who are these guys? Like some of these guys.
Kante is a World Cup winner.
International. I don't know if they even have an international. And
Kante and Giroud are both World Cup winners.
Yeah, true. But Kante, I mean, I've seen Kante has his moments at times. Like he's not as clean as I thought he was. He has his moments where I don't know. He has his Leicester moments, and I look at the Chelsea defense, Rudiger is I think he's the best Chelsea defender, but what's his name? The other guy, not Tomori. Who's the other Chelsea defender?
Zuma,
yes. Zuma, I mean, this guy, he's so clumsy. He usually plays, he looks like as if he wants to use the bathroom. I don't know why he's so clumsy. and Aspilicueta, no one is losing. No one is fearing Aspilicueta. And I look at Chelsea attack. I mean, Bayern don't have a good attack, but I mean, who do they have to face? Who do they have to face? They're the one guy. I forgot. I'm having it like a. I forgot his name. But Chelsea don't have a good. I mean, their attacking number 9 is not as good.
But don't you believe that in the Champions League you can do things that you don't normally expect? FC Porto 04, Monaco 2017.
I've seen Tammy. Like, he's no good. Like, look, I want him to be that good, but he doesn't have it. And Gatlo brought up a good point. I wanted to bring this up. The group stages. I mean, Chelsea. I mean, I know you need luck in this competition, but they had a lot of luck in that group stage. I mean, the 2 red cards against Ajax finishes 11-11. That's a loss. Against Valencia, literally, these guys missed an open goal, or they missed open goals at the Mestalla. That should be another. That should have been another loss for Chelsea. So I'm not even sure if Chelsea.
Look, Judgman, give me Chelsea or Bayern.
I think
so you're saying Chelsea.
No, I think I think it's Bayern. They will win both games.
Judgman, don't come on.
They will win both games. This should be a straightforward game for Bayern.
Nah, Jojo. Nah. See, like I regret bringing into this hangout. I regret it. All right, Bidiko. Judgman, shut up, man. Okay, Bidiko. Chelsea or Bayern?
It is the best game in the UCL.
Okay.
It is. I look at this game and I'm saying to myself, this is a 50-50. This is a 50-50. These are true Champions League contenders. These are true Champions League know-how teams that has won the Champions League before and they know how to win it.
But who has the edge? Who has the edge?
This is really, really tough. Because you know why? Never look down on Chelsea. Never look down on Chelsea. Also, you know something else? Do not doubt. I don't want to doubt Chelsea in knockout stage games. So you know what? I think Chelsea is going to go through on away goals.
Okay.
Yeah, Chelsea's going to, because you know why I'm saying this? I think Bayern, okay, fair enough. Allianz Arena, maybe like, let's say 2-0, 3-0.
Because the Allianz Arena is not a fortress. I don't know why you guys said Chelsea can go to that crib and say what's up. Okay, Chelsea can go to Allianz Arena and say what's up. So I don't know what you guys are smoking at Bayern. And this is not this. Heinkes isn't the manager anymore. Jupp Heynckes has retired for about 5, 6, 7 years.
Yeah. I definitely agree because look, like for me, I'm all for you guys, yo. Because I strongly believe like a lot of people are doubting you guys. And the thing too is like I'm looking at Allianz Arena, like bro, if you get an away goal from Allianz Arena, let's say it's just 3-1, or let's say it's like what's we call it 3-2 or something like that in Allianz Arena, I think you guys can go through in the second leg.
Okay, so you're going with Chelsea then?
Is Chelsea playing the second leg in Stamford Bridge, H?
No, second leg is at Allianz Arena.
It doesn't make a difference.
Juju, man, quiet, man. You've already spoken, man.
Oh, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be actually. You know what? Nah, I'm going with Chelsea because, bro, Chelsea beat Barcelona that way. I think Chelsea beat Barcelona in.
So look, just a minute. Chelsea or Bayern?
I'm not gonna underestimate Chelsea. I respect you guys. And you know what? I want Chelsea to prove people wrong. It's not
But
about
who's gonna
the
win?
league
So
standings.
Chelsea or Bayern. What do you call it? Chelsea or Bayern?
HH. It's so hard, but I'm gonna go with Chelsea. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna go with
All
Chelsea.
right. Okay.
3-3 away goals.
All
Yeah.
right. So super chat here from Yasir Saeed. Juju, you're the real MVP. Never change. Oh, how sweet.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Abdullahi.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Can the boys rise up?
Of
Can they
course we
rise at
can.
the finish? Can they shock the world?
Of course we can. I know. I've been saying it, we will constantly go against Bayern Munich. We will never keep a clean sheet in Stamford Bridge. We won't keep a clean sheet. We will concede.
So I say it could be 3-1, 4-1 at Stamford Bridge
No, this is
to
the
Chelsea.
this is the irony of Chelsea. We've had better away than home, just like Real Madrid. We're so good away, but our home form has not been good. But our away form, we can beat any team away. I'm very confident about going away and beating any team because we're that good in away. But our own form has been very, very terrible, and I understand the reason why it's been terrible because Lampard hasn't chosen a central back partnership yet. I know it's like I know it's number 5 is Rudiger, but we need to know our number 6 because he has been shuffling Tomori with Rudiger, Zuma with Rudiger, and Andres Christensen with Rudiger.
It's Rudiger and Zuma, man. That's how you have to roll. Rudiger and Zuma, you have to roll.
He has been sticking with Christensen, and I know the reason he's sitting with Christensen. I understand. So he has not done his back for yet, and is having a problem also with the midfield. Matteo Kovacic, Jorginho, N'Golo Kante. Now he's playing Mason Mount. Now Ruben Loftus-Cheek is back. He's gonna be back in the Champions League. He's playing against Bayern Munich. I'm not sure if he's gonna start or not. But with what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing, I think he's gonna be fully back against Manchester United. Either he start, either he play. I'm not sure yet. But if RSC is playing and is fully fit to play, it's gonna be a tough match because now RS has to play as number 10 or he has to play in the midfield. Someone has to sit there between Jorginho and Kovacic. Someone has to sit. Because now we have a strong midfield. Someone who can score goals forward. Those are the things those are the pressure Tammy Abraham needs. He needs someone that can be scoring from midfield that will ease the pressure off him a little bit. He is the striker, he's been the one scoring goals for us, but we need the replacement. Someone that can ease the goals out is RLC. RLC can score goals. He's a very dynamic midfield, can score goals.
So will the boys do it? That's the question I need to answer. Will they do it?
Yeah, we can do it. Absolutely.
So you're saying that it's going to be a win in Stamford Bridge, but Bayern will score and Chelsea will beat Bayern Munich at Allianz. It's going to be a away goals draw.
I'm seeing a win at the Bridge, a sneaking win. I'm seeing a 2-1 win at the Bridge, and I'm seeing a 3-3 at Allianz Arena.
3-3.
Yeah, we're gonna score good. We're very good away. Our away form is one of the best away form in EPL. It's very good away form. But
okay, look, guys.
Very good away form.
Look, guys. We will be back here. Obviously, we'll be back on Monday, but Saturday and Sunday we will now do the games that happen on Fair-Basing, guys.
I have a question, brother. I have a question for you, bro. Bro, what do you think? By far, like so far in this season, who's the best player in the world or in the Europe?
Best player in Europe this season.
Yeah. Yes, this season. So far this season.
That's a tough one for me.
Yeah.
You have to really look at what Van Dijk is doing for Liverpool, man. For me, I think at the right now it's between Van Dijk and Sadio Mane. Because for me, Liverpool are the best team, 100%. So you have to really look at them. Because Messi has been good, but I just think Messi has been
How about Neymar, bro? How about Neymar?
Uber Eats, man. Uber Eats. I can't. I mean, I can't name a guy who plays for Muntaha. Please go onto Twitter and look at that clip of the trash that PSG are facing. I love Verratti, and for me, Verratti will always be the best midfielder in the world. But I even have to shut my mouth and say, look, show up in the Champions League because I cannot fully go behind it. So for me, it's between Sadio Mane and Van Dijk. It's between those two. It's between Sadio Mane and Van Dijk. The dude that said Cristiano Ronaldo, no. Scoring 9 tappings in a row makes you a good goal scorer. Doesn't make you one of the best players in the world. It does not. No way, no how.
But this is where you get it wrong, though. This is where you get it wrong because let me tell you something. Even though Juventus lost to Hellas Verona yesterday, he scored. That's all that matters. He scored. You know, there's certain players.
No. And that's fine. But I'm not putting Cristiano ahead of Van Dijk or Sadio Mane. That's just not happening.
But
so let
why?
me just do this quick super chat. Yasser Saeed. the key man for Chelsea is Willian. Trust me. Willian will be key, but you know what's also going to be key is who the hell is that keeper. That's going to be very key. But wait, just to fully answer your points again, Muntai, like, look, I don't think, do you know what the crazy thing is? There hasn't been a truly outstanding individual player this season.
Thank you.
Liverpool have just been the most outstanding team. And even when you look at Liverpool, there isn't a player that is carrying Liverpool. I think they've had about 6, 7, 8 different scorers for Liverpool this season. And this is why, and this discussion I was having with my friend a few days ago, we have far less true superstars right now than we did back in the late 90s or early 2000s. In the early 2000s to 05, 06, 07, I could name you 7, 8 quality players. Right now, you have one guy who's just a very good goal scorer, and Messi who's trying to carry a team by himself, and Neymar and Mbappe hiding out in Uber Eats, embarrassing that league. So it's, for me, it's just Liverpool. Liverpool are just they're the guys that are just doing it as a team, but they're doing it as a team, not as a superstars. Guys, I'm out. Peace out. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.